There we go. We here, baby. All right, all right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA, guys. This is your boy BJ back with another live stream. This time, this time, the first, of many times, I'm here with my boy Combo Breaker 99. We're gonna start this thing off from start to finish. What's up, Combo? Oh, Combo, can you hear me, bro? Oh no.
Yeah, I can hear you. It was kind of breaking up a little bit, but yeah, you in there now.
My computer got to catch up, bro. My computer got to do what it got to do to catch up, catch itself up, bro. What's going on with you, bro?
Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. Just ready to come on over here and light this thing up with you, man.
Yes, sir. Let me get this shared to the Discord so everybody know we live. It's gonna take my computer a second to pan out, bro. My bad. I'm dealing with 1999 technology over here, bro.
1999.
Let me see. Me and Combo live, everyone. Combo, I want to start this thing off, but before we get into what just happened this past weekend, bro, I got to get to some more recent news, bro. So Montana De La Rosa will be
Yeah.
facing off with Jillian Robertson in a grappling match. It sucks that we won't get to see this fight probably in the UFC in an MMA fight, but we are getting this grappling match thing going, bro. So what was your first thoughts when you saw that, bro?
When I first saw it, I was like, wait a minute now, are they fighting? I was like, is Jillian moving back up to 125? But but when I see these little matchups, when they post up like that, I was like, all right, I ain't gonna delve too deep. And then I saw it was like another grappling tournament. And I was like, okay, it's about time, because they've been on that level and they both been known as heavy grapplers. So sooner or later, I figured they would cross paths. So I was like, okay, this is a good look, let Montana get back into action, even though it's not the cage, we can see her rock. Because how long has it been since her last fight, man?
uh, it was at JJ Aldridge's fight, so it was earlier this year.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, it
It
was
seemed like
earlier
a
this
minute,
year.
but yeah, it's good to see her back in some type of action.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to see her back. When they first came into the UFC, fresh off of the ultimate, both of them losing on the Ultimate Fighter, and I picked, those two were my picks right away, just because they were, heavy grapplers, like you said. It's interesting to see them in a pure jujitsu, in a pure grappling match because Robertson's a black belt, Montana's a brown belt, and they're both good there. You know what I'm saying? I do think that the physical strength, and now, of course, even when Jillian was still at flyweight, what I'm saying, the size goes to Montana De La Rosa. So, the thing is, Jillian Robinson can lock anybody up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to go and play jujitsu, and it's not an MMA fight, and Robinson don't have to worry about strikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't have to worry about getting hit, shit like that, man. Like, both of them really don't really have to worry about getting. They don't have to worry about getting hit. Man, these girls getting ready. Somebody getting ready to get might get slept in there, bro.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not going to the cards for this one. Like for submission attempts, it's going to end quick. I think it might end. I think it might end real quick. I'm just looking back at what Jillian did to Rose too. I think Montana. She's good, but I think she just starts. So she's so used to starting off with just like wrestling and kind of wearing her opponents down. But I think Jillian knows what to look for just to end the fight quicker. To end it, and that's kind of been her gift and her curse. Whereas whenever she's in a fight with somebody who's just almost just as good, like Santos or Maverick, they can they know what she's looking for, so they can stop it. But when she gets in there with somebody like um what is her name? Like some of the strikers she's taken down and finished. You know, most of the strikers she's finished. Like she can go in and go straight for that. You know, she'll. So I kind of give her the edge right now, Jillian Robertson.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man, I think that's a good analysis of the fight, man. I do think that it's going to come down to who's stronger and who has the better technique because Montana can be submitted. You know what I'm saying? We've only seen her submitted once in the UFC, but before the UFC she got subbed by Mackenzie Dern. So like strong jiu-jitsu players can really can submit Montana. And Montana to me, and she's been submitted by smaller fighters. You know what I'm saying? But this then again, this was in an MMA match. This is not, in a jujitsu match. And it's yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't never want to see them two against each other. Period. I don't. But even though I don't want to see it, it's long overdue. In a way, some kind of competition between them two is long overdue, man. So it is what it is. They was eventually
Hmm.
gonna have to face off anyways in some form or fashion.
Hey, I had to see Lamos and Rodriguez throw down. So hey, now you got
Yeah.
to suffer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I also wanted to talk to you about Jillian Robinson versus Michelle Watterson. That's also coming. I got a
Uh
couple of
oh.
things I want to talk to you about. What was your initial thought? I know I
Uh
watched the
oh.
video. Your video was your video, but I want to hear it fresh. I want to hear it fresh, hot off the press, my dog. What is your thoughts going into this matchup with Michelle Watterson, man? Like, this is a fight, bro. This is gonna this is gonna be a fight.
Um, I think it's a. I think it's going to be a fight that ends. First off, it's going to. I think it's going to end in a submission or finish. You I don't know if people get wrestling. I think that she, with like her takedown defense and certain things she's done in the past, like just watching, like, even against Amanda Lemos before she got submitted in that one, but there were some things that she did to Amanda Lemos I was kind of impressed with. But um, I think it's going to come down to like a striker versus grappler type of fight where Michelle could win on the feet, but sometimes I think she likes to get drawn into a fight sometimes, and she'll try she'll try her best to see if she's better than you on the ground or on the feet. Like even when she fought Joanna, it was like back and forth on the feet, and to the point, but they both were just so beat up and busted in that fight. So I kind of see Michelle Watterson playing that type of fight where if it goes to the ground, she might try to get top control in it, and that might be her downfall in it. That might be the one mistake she makes. I really think Jillian Robertson here, she ain't going to play that game. Though. I don't think
I
she's
don't
going to
think
play
so
the
either.
game
I don't think so either.
to stand with her long here. Yeah,
Right.
she's not. Yeah, she already knows. Like there's some fighters that she stood with in the past. Like I think she stood with Tabitha Ricci for a good reason because she's a blaze, but um, she's not gonna sit here and try to strike with. She's not gonna sit here and try to strike with Michelle Watterson, try to get caught with a head kick or something like that. I think she's gonna go straight in for takedowns. But with that being said, she's gonna have to be able to jab her way in, man. She's got to get her Aaron Blanchfield on, man. You got to get out your comfort zone, and you got to be able to like set up those straight punches and back your opponent up, man. Like she can't be fighting behind Watterson because she fights behind Watterson. Watterson could dance around her all day too, man.
Yeah.
So to me, right now, I kind of see it as a I want to say 50-50, but I would probably say 51-49 for Robertson, just because I think she's a little bit more fresh in this division.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
that. Yeah, 51-49 right now for Robertson. What
Uh,
about you?
well, um, For me, it's like, I think that this is a perfect fight for Robinson to play her trap game. You know what I'm saying? And her trap game is to bait these girls, into, thinking that she's gonna sit there. I mean, by now people already know that what Robinson's game plan is. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret that Robinson wants to get you to the ground. It's really no secret at all. And I feel like, can y'all hear me good? Can can everybody in the
Uh,
chat hear me good?
yeah, Paul actually said to turn you up a little bit. He said you were
Yeah,
too quiet.
I turned it up. It's weird because I'm having to use StreamYard and OBS Studio at the same time because I'm not paying for that shit. I'm not like combo. You
I
know what
got you.
I'm
I
saying?
got you. Yeah, because
Let me see if I
OBS
can
can be a
adjust
little
my shit
quiet.
here.
Okay,
Let me see if I can adjust my shit here. Let me see here. Let me see if I can adjust my volume here. But what I was saying was, I think that Jillian, perfect example is when she fought Courtney Casey. You know what I'm saying? Jillian put a lot of pressure on Courtney Casey. I'm not comparing Waterson to Courtney Casey, but what I'm saying is Jillian put a lot of pressure on Courtney Casey and made Courtney Casey hesitate about throwing strikes. You know what I'm saying? Like made her pull her punches and shit like that, and made her, feel weird about, really engaging with Jillian on the feet. But Jillian played that game with her, and then as soon as Courtney Casey would get comfortable striking, Jillian would just would go. As soon as she got behind that black line, man, Jillian going in for that takedown. Like Jillian handled Courtney Casey in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that was like that fight was that was a 30-28. That was a 30-26, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she beat the hell out of Courtney Casey in that fight. Um, but I do think that Jillian can play that sort of game to an extent, but not overplay that game because you can get hit a lot by Michelle Waterson. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Michelle Waterson is going to hit Jillian hard enough to knock
hmm
her out or something like that. But what I'm saying is, I think that she doesn't want to get behind on the scorecards by absorbing a whole lot of strikes from Michelle Waterson. I think Jillian needs to, just rely on timing, you know what I'm saying, be slick with it, feints, you know what I'm saying? And if she can get her hands on Michelle Waterson, you know what I'm saying, which that's a task within itself. If Robertson can get her hands on Michelle Waterson, she can drag Waterson to the ground, man, and make it ugly in there for Michelle Waterson.
Yeah, I think so too. That's going to be the issue there. Like, if she stays in Michelle Waterson's face, she's going to have to make sure she can hit her with something to keep her off of her. But that's where her and Courtney Casey a little different. Courtney Casey like the brawl. I think Courtney Casey was more so wide open for uh, Jillian Robertson's style because Courtney Casey a little more flat footed,
Yeah,
swinging wilder. So that gives Waterson opportunities to, go straight in, take her down. But I think,
right.
Michelle Waterson, she can finesse her a little bit on the feet here and there, but it's going to be up to Jillian Robertson. I mean, up to Michelle Waterson not to um, throw any of them wild roundhouse kicks and spin kicks because that's where she'll fall. Like
Yeah,
if
that's what she'll get messed
Robertson's
up at.
timing is on point, she can get her down.
And
Yeah.
and Robertson will catch a kick every now and then too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll catch a damn kick for sure. I think that's an interesting matchup, man. That's like, Combo, I hear you talk a lot about, what I'm saying, like matchups that happen when somebody's on the way up and when somebody's on the way down, on the way out. You always say, this is like a crossroads meetup. You know what I'm saying? Jillian's going one way, Michelle
hmm
Waters is going the other way. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna see who's better. Do you agree that this that type of fight?
Yeah, it is. I think it is. Michelle Waterson. Uh, what what is her what is her record right now? Let me pull
Yeah, the
it
combo.
up real quick
You the whiz. You the whiz on that stuff, bro.
because she still has. I believe she had like a six. Yeah. Michelle Waters is on a 4-fight losing streak right now.
Phew.
She hadn't won a fight since the fight. You could argue. Okay, listen, this is a fight you can argue she lost. Angela Hill fight. Remember that?
Yes.
That's the last fight that she was dubbed the winner in. And before that, she lost too. So arguably you could say she's lost 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights in a row. If you want to count the Angela Hill fight, like her last
I
legit
count the
win was
Angela Hill fight.
Karolina Kowalkiewicz. About oh, you count it? Okay. I want to be, I want to, you know how I want to do. I want to go against that, man. I'm gonna say her last win was 2019, which is 5 years ago. So she hadn't scored a convincing win since Karolina Kowalkiewicz. So okay, yeah, but let's count it. She's 1-6 right now.
Right.
She's one and
Yeah.
six. So if you want to say, man, she's almost past that crossroad. Like Jillian's actually a little bit ahead of her, but but it is like a halfway point then. They are meeting in the middle right now. And Jillian has shoot, man, she got to take advantage. This is a big
This is a big
opportunity,
opportunity. This is a big
you
opportunity.
know.
This is the biggest opportunity that Julian has
But
had.
yeah, it is. It is. And like I'm almost looking ahead. I was about to ask you, man, what if her and like Carla Esparza cross paths one day? You
Like
know,
Robertson and Carla.
like I was, yeah, like I was already kind of looking at that style matchup.
Mm, mm, mm. Like, see, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's where, like, this is somewhere that Jillian Robertson can really turn it up. You know what I'm saying? This division, she can really turn herself up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can go, she can go in there and because strikers, strikers are dangerous. I get it, but somebody like Jillian Robertson, it doesn't. When she's going there fighting a striker, it doesn't really worry me too much. It's other physical grapplers that really worry me when it comes to like when she fought like Tyler Santos and Miranda Maverick. Like those people really like bothered me, when it came because I'm like, if they strength for strength, Robinson most likely is not going to be the bigger fighter. You know what I'm saying? Strength for strength, it's just
Right.
I mean, she's not going to be the stronger fighter. But if you lacking in that area, defending takedowns and submission defense or stuff like that, if you're lacking, it don't matter how strong you are. If you lacking in that, like Robinson can expose you, and her coming down from flyweight um, gives her somewhat of an advantage as far as size, but she can be competitive in there with some of these grapplers at 15, like Carla. I'm talking to Jillian Robertson that's done beat. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that's done beat Angela Hill or a Carolina Kowalkiewicz, somebody who's ready for that higher competition. When she's ready, she can go in there and be competitive with a Carla. She could, be competitive with a Mackenzie Dern. It's people like Tatiana Suarez, and Thug Rose number Eunice and Jessica Andrade. It's people like that worry me for Jillian Robertson. It's not really people like Angela Hill. You know what I'm saying? It's not really people like that. Not even Carla really. You know what I'm saying? Because Carla she's small. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
really? Hmm.
Carla's wrestling is good. Her wrestling, like Carla's wrestling, is one of the best. Is some of the best wrestling. If not second best to Tatiana Suarez in the division. I stand on that. But then again, here I am thinking about that wrestling though. I don't know, man. See, I don't know about Carla. See, now you got me second guessing myself. So you had me on a roll there with Jillian Robertson. Now I'm thinking about Carla.
Yeah, hey, Carla been in
Yeah,
that mix
I'm think
now.
and
Like,
and I'm thinking about how I done seen people shoot double legs on Robertson and get her down. I seen Miranda
hmm
Maverick shoot double legs on Robertson and take her down. JJ Aldridge shot double legs on Robertson and took her down. Yeah, okay, never mind. But some she
yeah,
gonna run.
you got to think of.
She never mind on Carla. She gonna struggle with people like Carla Esparza and Tatiana Suarez. People like Mackenzie Dern, those type of grapplers, people who are like Yan Xiaonan, people who try to grapple like Yan Xiaonan, like or Verna Janjaro. I think she beats Verna Janjaro. I think that's actually a good fight for. That's a big
Oh,
fight
you
for
think
Robertson.
Jillian beats Vernon?
I think
Oh,
Jill.
that's a good
Yeah, I
one.
think
It, it
I
ooh,
think Jillian beats Verna Janjaro.
I don't
Yeah,
know about that one,
I think
man.
her.
That
I
that
think her
one's tough.
jujitsu. I think her jujitsu is better than Verna's.
Woo, wow. Mm, that's a bold claim right
But yeah,
there.
but Robertson, come on, man. Robertson got some of the best jujitsu across the board. Like Jillian
Yeah,
has
yeah,
this
she
great,
she
yes,
does.
she has this great like mix of wrestling and jujitsu. You know, like she moves on the ground. She uses jujitsu moves at a wrestler's with a wrestler's taste to it. Like you know that
Verna's
positioning.
big though. Verna got big.
But is she bigger than Robertson?
I think she is, man. Like, did you see her in that
I
Amanda
seen her.
Ebos fight and like
I seen her.
in yeah, in the Angela Hill fight, like how she was taking Angela Hill down and the Mackenzie Dern fight. She looked pretty big.
But is she better than is she bigger than Robertson though? Somebody so like Verna Jandiroba to me
She
couldn't compete at flyweight.
mm, she might not be as long as Jillian, but her arms are kind of big. I'm gonna have to match. I'm gonna have to look at her again in some fights. I gotta look at her again because if she was in her career at 125, I wouldn't say it's not possible. I wouldn't say it's impossible. But anyways, I think her stand up game might give Jillian some problems though.
It
That's the
could.
thing.
Yeah, it could for sure. Yeah, absolutely it could.
Because I don't
Um
even know if I don't even know if Loopy gonna get by her. Like I'm kind of leaning toward Loopy in the neck in this Verna fight coming up, but I don't know, man. Jillian might be. I mean, Verna might give her some problems,
but
man.
Loopy's strong though. I
She
mean
is. She's
Burner's
strong.
strong
She
too.
she
Burner's strong too.
yeah.
I don't
Thing
know,
about
man.
Loopy, she be making some bad choices
She
sometimes.
do. She making some bad choices, but Loopy got some crisp boxing though. Like her boxing is better than
You,
Burn. Like her stand up is better than Burner's.
mhm.
And
They list Verna as 5'3", but she looks taller than that. So I don't know. Maybe she is a little bit smaller, and like they list her at 5'3", but maybe she is small. I mean, like size wise, I think she gets a little heavy, but I know Jillian is already a little bit taller than her.
yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. You know, dude, people, 125, people like Jacqueline Amarim, people like Jillian Robinson, people like Loopy, Tabitha Ricci, like this new 115 blood coming into the division, you know, that is kind of heating up 115 a little bit. That's giving 115 a little bit of a splash. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah,
giving them like it's giving it some flair because you got some dangerous grapplers coming up through 115, bro. I mean, think about it. Tabitha Ricci, Lupe Godinez. I mean, and I know we talk about 125 as being like the grappler heavy division, but look at how many grapplers are ranked at 115 pounds. You got Jillian
yeah,
Robertson, you got Tabitha
yeah,
Ricci, Lupe Godinez. You about to have Jacqueline Amarim, Carolina Kovalevich out here dominating girls on the ground. I'm not calling her a grappler, but Carolina Kovalevich is out here dominating girls on the ground. Then you keep on going up. You got Mackenzie Dern. Then you got Carla Esparza. And then you got Tatiana Suarez, Vina Janjadova. Like, bruh, that's damn near the top 15.
yeah. You said Ricci too, right? Because Ricci's
I said Tabitha Ricci.
okay.
That's
Okay,
crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking
yeah,
crazy, dude.
yeah. That's yeah. They're starting to round it out a little bit more. Like most of your stand up fighters, um, they're still there, but yeah, you're starting to get more girls that's hitting the mats a little bit more now. So yeah, it's going to be a little interesting. And like you said too, the Jacqueline Namara, man, like I just need to see her, get some better stand up fighters. And what's her name, Vanessa Demopoulos too? She's
Yeah,
a
but
grappler too. So yeah, you got a lot of grapplers.
I forgot about Vanessa Demopoulos. Yeah, Vanessa Demopoulos will snatch your fucking arm up.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
shit. She'll snatch your shit up. Yeah, so I mean that it's a wave coming through 125 right. I mean 115 right now.
hmm
It's a wave of them coming through. So these girls that ain't got these ground, and then you got a champion, excuse me, in Zhang Wei Li, who out here submitting people like fucking Carlos Esparza. Like, what kind of shit is that?
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind?
hmm
Like, I think I'm trying to figure out who holds more weight as a champion of their division. Is it Alexa Grasso? Does Alexa Grasso Well, okay, I would have to say Zhang Wei Li, and I was only saying that because them two kind of talk about fighting each other. But I would say Zhang Wei Li for one because Zhang Wei Li is a two-time champion, and for two, Zhang Wei Li's been fighting the best of the division ever since she won the belt the first time. She's only been fighting the best of the division. So, and then she made her way
Yeah,
back to. Go
and
ahead.
she has. Oh, I was gonna say, and she has legitimately defended her belt once.
Right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna ask who you think holds more weight, but that's kind of given. That's kind of a given. Like Zhang Wei Li for sure holds more weight.
Yeah, I'll say Whaley.
Yeah, Zhang Wei
Yeah.
Li, man, being the champion at 115, fighting all these different styles, man. She's faced a lot of different styles. You know what I'm saying? She has faced a lot of different styles. She fought and beat Joanna Jędrzejczyk, arguably the best striker to ever to grace that division. You know what I'm saying? Then she beat submitted Carla Esparza, knocked out. I mean, come on, think about it. She's Zhang Wei Li is out here doing to girls what they do to people. She outstruck. She outstruck. She outstruck. Outstruck Joanna Jędrzejczyk, beat her by decision. Nobody beats Joanna Jędrzejczyk really by decision. You have to stop Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She beats Joanna Jędrzejczyk by decision. Submits fucking Carla Esparza, the best grappler in the division. You beat you take
Oh, kind of
Carla's.
breaking up.
Say that again. Oh no, combo.
Yeah, still here.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, submits fucking Carla Esparza, the best grappler in the division. She submits Carla Esparza, and then she, you know what I'm saying, knocked out Jessica Andrade. So, bro, she about to run through Yan Xiaonan, bro. Yan Xiaonan does not stand a chance against Zhang Wei Li. That's how I'm looking at. Like I know we was talking about something else, but Zhang Wei Li gonna run a hole through Yan Xiaonan,
She could. She
bro.
could, man.
She gonna run a
I
hole
mean,
through her, bro.
she's, yeah, I mean, when you look at it, I know styles make fights and everything, but um she in no way let Carla do anything to like compared to what happened to her in the Yan Xiaonan fight. Carl and Yan Xiaonan, that thing was a massacre, bro. You know what I mean? That was crazy.
but,
And
but
Wei Lee wasn't Wei Lee. She separated that. She said we ain't in the same class like that. So that's what made that a little bit more insane. But
exactly.
yeah, I mean anything can happen though. I mean Yan Zhanan could be training hard for this thing. We might say the same thing because remember, I'm still leaning towards Wei Lee big time. But hey, people were saying the same thing about Valentina. I thought Valentina was going to beat Grasso, but this could be Yan Zhanan's moment to shine.
This could be
So
Yan
I always
Xiaonan's
leave that
moment.
door open.
Yeah. And we'll see the difference
Mm-hmm.
between Alexa Grasso and Yan Xiaonan is we ain't seen Alexa Grasso destroyed like that in the division. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Carla is
In the division, right? But she has been destroyed before in her career. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but not not at 125. Like when she fought Suarez, yeah, but I can't really say the people she fought were in a position to destroy. JoJo ain't going to destroy Grasso, right? And Macy Barber ain't going to destroy Grasso. But I think Yan Zhana had more people around her at the time that could. That's how I saw it. But you know how it is. I mean, Grasso, she they gave her opponents I thought that helped
Nah,
build
don't
her
do
up,
that.
but she did look. I'm gonna say it, but I'm give her credit. She did what she had to do in the championship fight. That's what matters, man. Like I'm just saying.
Here you go.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just,
Here you go.
I'm just,
Y'all see
I'm
that
just
shit? That shit right there. That's exactly what I be talking about. Y'all heard that shit, right? Okay, I just I don't want y'all to sit out here thinking I'm crazy and I'm making shit up. Y'all heard that little sneak diss. See, that's how Combo be dissing
that
people.
wasn't a sneak this. That was being honest, man. That was just being honest. Like, did you really think Jin Yong Kim stood a chance against Grasso like that? Did you really? And you said it yourself, man. Like, oh, she gonna destroy JoJo. I mean, did you
No,
really
but
think JoJo stood a chance, man?
they was trying to get Alexa Grasso knocked out. I'm telling you, dude, it felt like,
No, they weren't.
bro, they wanted to
No, they
see
weren't.
they wanted Alexa
Mm-mm.
Grasso knocked out,
If anything, they were trying to get Aaron Blanchfield knocked out,
bro.
or even Minona, because they matched Minona up with Jessica Andrade. But then Andrade pulled out. Then they matched up Aaron Blanchfield with Jessica Andrade. Like, no, at first they matched her with Tyler when she was like barely ranked. They made her jump
Yeah,
up 8 or 9 spots to fight Tyler. So they actually set Aaron up a little bit more than Grasso actually had a she had a she didn't have like a tough move to get up to the belt, but she had a comfortable move where she could grow into the division. Some of these other girls are working
bro.
really
So
hard.
okay, so Ji Young Kim, you can call Ji Young Kim a soft touch. You can call
Yeah.
her soft, but you go from Ji Young Kim to Macy Barber,
Hmm.
bro. Macy Barber, they wanted like,
No, well, I picked Grasso 100%. I couldn't see Bay Macy Barber beating her, man. Like, again, like I won't say Macy was going. Macy had mostly a puncher's chance to beat Grasso in that fight, but she wasn't no major test for Grasso like that. Because you see, even with the torn ACL, she survived that thing. Like, and she still made Barber look kind of, like she didn't belong in there to me. So I still think Macy Barber, like, she wasn't like a huge threat to Grasso like that. Maybe more so than JoJo, but mostly out of the puncher's chance deal. But that's about it to me. Like, I picked everybody to be everybody. I picked Grasso against all of her opponents. The only reason I picked JoJo because I'm a fan of JoJo. I was going for JoJo to beat her, but I pretty much knew Grasso was going to shoot in to beat everybody.
okay, yeah,
Tell
but
me I'm wrong. You
no,
tell
no,
me
no,
I'm wrong. You did
no,
like
you're not
fan.
wrong.
Look, fan. Okay, fanboy aside for going, rooting for Grasso. Did you really honestly think anybody that Grasso was fighting was going to have a good chance of starching her or beating her?
Not, I mean, I thought it was, dude. And I'm gonna say it like Macy to me is a dangerous fight. Like I felt nervous for Jillian Robertson when
Oh no,
she.
Arujo, my bad. Arujo was
Yeah,
the other
I'm
fighter.
gonna say don't forget
Arujo was
about
the other fighter that
Adarujo.
I thought had
Yeah,
a chance.
yeah, don't forget
Yeah,
about that.
I picked her to beat Grasso. That's the only yeah.
I'm about to say the Adarujo fight. Yeah, but I, anybody in there against Macy Bar, like when I seen it, when I seen her seen her get matched up with Ji and Kim, I'm thinking, okay, yes, but Grasso is moving up in weight, and Ji Young Kim hits like a truck when what I'm saying if she can connect. You know what I'm saying? I said, they still kind of trying to test her a little bit at 115 and see if she, I mean, at 125 and see if she can handle the power. Okay, she goes out there and beats Ji Young
Hmm.
Kim, and then you put her in there with Macy Barber. Okay, we're gonna see if this bitch can knock her out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking they moving. You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna put her in there at
No,
Macy Barber and let her feel some heat? So she beats Macy Barber, and then they put her in there with Joanne Calderwood. You know what I'm saying? Was it Joanne first or Adarujo first? It
but
was
that was
Adar, huh?
it was JoJo first. It was
Okay, yeah.
JoJo first.
Joe,
But
even
remember, but JoJo was coming off some major. JoJo just came off the Tyler Santos and Lauren Murphy loss, so JoJo wasn't no threat.
I mean,
JoJo wasn't no threat at all.
but JoJo is a good striker though. So maybe the JoJo fight was more of a placement fight. Like, okay, I know I can like JoJo was kind of like a mark at that point. You know what I'm saying? So, if I can beat JoJo, then that's gonna put me into somebody with the name of JoJo, then I can get propelled forward. And then they put her in there with Viviane Araújo.
That's her toughest fight.
Like they trying to
That-
put it like
That's
I
why
felt like they tried to
I
put
had to go
Grasso in.
back with my word. Like,
Go
she's
ahead.
the only one I picked to beat Grasso. That was my pick. I thought, hey, this is probably gonna be the toughest fighter she fought. Tougher than Macy, tougher than JoJo and Jin Kim, because Arujo has the power and she's going to be able to box a little bit more with her. But that turned out to be different too. So yeah, I think she was the only one that was bringing the threat to me. Like, out of the rest of the opponents, because you look at Macy Barber. Macy Barber, remember, she was coming off a year and some change layoff when she fought Grasso. So they weren't setting Grasso up to get knocked out, man. They were actually setting Macy Barber up to get beat again because Macy just got schooled by Roxy. She just got schooled by Roxy. Torn ACL, came back 14 months later to fight Grasso. They was setting her up. They ain't give Macy a soft touch on that. So Grasso went in
Macy
there and
never got a
schooled her.
Macy Barber never got a soft touch, and much as I didn't like Macy Barber, I can't say she ever got a soft touch. I would say the softest thing, the closest to a soft touch that Macy got at 125 was Montana De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? Montana was already
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like Montana, you know what I'm saying? It's been on this win loss, you know what I'm saying, pattern. Win a couple, lose a couple. Like she been on this pattern, you know what I'm saying? Like Montana's still trying to find where she at, you know what I'm saying, what her footing is. That's probably but Montana can still be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? There's still a danger factor there with Montana De La Rosa. She can still take you down. You know what I'm saying? She can still submit you. She can still
Hmm.
dominate you. She can still TKO you. Her ground and pound is some of the best in the division. She can hit. She's got power. You know what I'm saying? So there's still a danger factor there with her. You know what I'm saying? But that was probably the softest touch to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that the danger factor that Jillian Robertson presented for Macy Barber at that time, when we talking to a Jillian Robertson that had won 3 in a row, you know what I'm saying? I think it was more dangerous than it was for Montana. Jillian was more of a dangerous fight than Montana was. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, JJ Aldridge, Jessica I, Miranda Maverick, like Macy never got a soft touch. Alexa Grasso, like now, you know what I'm saying? Now she's beating, Amanda Ebas, a dangerous floater, you know what I'm saying? That's floating between 115 and 125, racking up wins in 2 divisions. Andrade ain't the only one doing that anymore. Amanda Ebas is doing that. And now she's fighting a former champion at 125 pounds, somebody else big. Ebas will fight anybody. That's the real dog. You know what I'm saying? But, Macy Barber knocked her out. And then she goes in there and, beats Catelyn Chukagian. Like, Macy
Yeah.
Barber can
Yeah.
fight for the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
if
no. She ain't cutting. No,
go
no,
ahead,
no, no. She ain't
bro.
ready. That.
Macy,
Hey, oh
listen.
yeah.
Macy's
I still got.
resume,
I,
Macy's resume at 125 is better than Aaron Blanchfield's.
there you go.
It
There
is,
you go. I knew
bro.
you was
It's the.
coming with
I'm
that.
not trying to diss. I'm not trying to diss Aaron Blanchfield. I'm just saying Macy Barber got a better record at
See, that's the
125 than
thing
Aaron
though.
Blanchfield.
But that's the thing though. Like, you got to look at it in this way here. All right, because I saw your comment early on that Facebook page, right? I know you didn't see my comment. I said we gonna talk about
Yeah,
this.
we gonna talk
I was
about
like,
it.
we gonna talk about this
Yeah,
because look,
hell yeah.
all right, y'all, here we go. We
Here
about to
we
spar on
go.
this one a little
All
bit. Look,
right.
I saw your comment. You said that you think Macy Barber deserves it more than Aaron and Manon right now. All right, but my thing is, okay, you can't blame Aaron or Manon for making their jobs easier than she has. Like they came in ready and they came in and won all their
No, but
fights.
that's
Now
not that's not it though. That's not it though. What
it
it
is
is,
because
what it
everybody they
is,
put in front of them, they went through and beat them. So they got there before she did.
but the people that
Granted,
Macy
she racked
Barber
up some other
fought,
names.
the people that Macy Barber beat and stopped were better. In her induction into her first few fights in the division, they were more dangerous people than who Miranda and who Aaron Blanchfield and Manon Fiore got exposed to when they first came into the division. You know what I'm
Meaning
saying?
like
That's what.
Jillian Robertson.
No, I'm saying, yeah, absolutely. Jillian Robinson is a much more
Who
dangerous
it
opponent.
okay,
Go ahead.
who had Jillian Robertson beat at the time when she first got in? Because that was years ago now. Like who did Jillian Robertson beat at that time?
At the time, at what time?
At the time when Macy beat Jillian Robertson, who did Jillian Robertson beat at the time to make her better than some of the fighters on like Aaron or Manon's resume?
Okay, let me look up her record because that's a long time
Because
ago.
remember, Manon beat Myra Buena Silva, who did beat Jillian Robertson too.
Okay, let me go to Robertson's. Let me go to
And hey,
Robertson's.
you remember who? Okay,
Okay. So when God, that was so many fights ago when she fought Macy Barber.
Exactly. That was a
Um,
long time ago.
okay, so Macy
She was
had
still
came.
budding herself at the time.
I mean, okay, so Jillian Robertson was by the time she fought Macy Barber, she was 4-1 in the UFC. She had stopped Emily Whitmire, stopped Molly McCann, stopped Veronica Macedo, stopped Sarah Froda, and lost to Maina Breda Silva. So at that time, Robertson was 4-1 in the UFC when and coming off of two straight wins. You know what I'm saying? Coming off of this is somebody who had already racked up one, two, three, four stoppages in the UFC, bro. This is somebody who
Yeah.
competed. This is somebody who competed on the Ultimate Fighter, had four stoppages in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? And that was Macy's second fight in the UFC at 125. That was her second fight at 125. Who was who Maida Bueno Silva? Okay, at the time when Maida Bueno Silva fought Manon Fior, let's look at that. Let's see.
Yeah, she had beat Jillian. She
She
had
had
beat
she okay at the time when she fought Manon Fior, she fought Manon right after she got pieced up by Montana De La Rosa. So she was Maida Bueno Silva was 2-1-1 by the time she fought by the time she fought Manon Fior. She was 2-1-1. Robertson was 4-1. So
but she beat Robertson. That's my point. She
she
still
beat
beat
Robertson.
Robertson
Yes,
and
she
she
beat
had tougher
Robertson,
fights.
but still Robertson was still more of a danger factor to her than Macy. She was more of a danger factor to Macy Barber than Maida Bueno Silva was to Manon Fior.
Nuh-uh. I
Oh,
can't
come
say
on.
that because style-wise, Jillian plays into Macy Barber, and everybody there were people telling me, "Oh, this is going to test how good Manon is because she might get submitted here." Because everybody was saying she's gonna be the one to submit her because she submitted what's her name, Marrera
Yeah.
Barrera real quick, and to me she had a close. I know they gave Marina Moreau that fight against Myra Buena Silva, but that one was a close fight too. And in that fight, it went the distance, showing that it was a tougher fight than Jillian. I mean, all Macy had to do against Jillian at that time was line her up, and she did because that style played in more into those two styles played in together. Because like I think at that time, if you put Myra Buena Silva in there with Macy Barber instead of Jillian, Myra Buena Silva probably would have gave Macy a hell of a fight or even beat her. But when they matched her up with somebody that didn't have any feet, a stand-up game. So good win back then, but still I can't say that's better than even like Aaron's win over like Miranda. Like,
Macy's
because
I
again,
think
Macy didn't
Macy's
even beat Miranda.
I think Macy yeah. I think Macy's okay, let me go to Manon. Okay, let me go back here. So we're looking at Macy Barber's record, right? Let me go forward here. Let me go back. Let me look here. Macy Barber in her flyweight career, Macy Barber
Okay.
has defeated J.J. Aldrich, Jillian Robertson, Miranda Maverick, Montana De La Rosa, Jessica I, Andrea Lee, Amanda Ebas, and Catlin Chukagian. That's
Okay.
the people who Macy Barber has beat since she's been at 125 pounds. And she's lost to a now champion, a title challenger. And I mean, she's lost to the only people she's lost to at 125, only people she's lost to in her career was a future champion and a former title challenger. That's
Okay.
all Macy has been beaten by. Roxanne Modafferi would have tuned up Manon for your ass. Stop
No,
playing.
you should don't try
Stop
that.
playing. Stop playing.
Don't even try. Now you in your feelings. Now you're talking
Come
crazy. Now you're talking crazy.
on, man. Come on. Okay, so let's go.
Whenever Tyler Santos, look, when Tyler Santos handled Roxy, who Aaron Blanchfield beat. Now we're going to talk about. Let's go to Aaron Blanchfield's resume. Aaron Blanchfield done beat a former champion and a former former title contender that people thought beat Valentina. So I mean, Aaron's on the verge of possibly beating the rest of my triple threat, man, that she was in. Aaron could go in there and beat Manonis next Saturday. So that tells you how tough she is. Like she ain't playing no games. Like Macy might have some of the names on resume, but look how quick Aaron's doing it, man. Like the name she's putting in there, she's finishing them and she's getting them out of the way. So my thing is like you can't argue that. Like there hadn't been any bumps in her road. Like it's just straight. She's just running straight through it to get to the belt.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Uh, but Aaron Blanchfield's record at 125 to me, Aaron got some. Aaron got some good wins, but she got the big wins. She got the big win. She jumped from Molly McCann to Jessica Andrade. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But her win
Yeah.
over her best wins are Santos and Andrade. You know what I'm saying? And those are good wins. You know what I'm saying? And Macy Barber knocking out Ebas and beating Chikagian, you know what I'm saying? That holds some weight too. I think that and then taking out Jessica I as well. You know what I'm saying? Like those are some
Yeah.
good
I,
those are
I think
good
yeah,
wins.
yeah.
Those are good
They
wins.
do. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying her resume is terrible. That I'm just saying she doesn't deserve to jump ahead of Aaron when Aaron and Ormond when they already put in the same work,
But
but they didn't lose
don't be
along the way.
surprised if Macy Barber does though. Like don't like if it
I,
happened
I
like
don't.
crazier shit has happened. Crazier shit has happened.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
but don't be
Believe me, I
surprised if
know Dana.
Macy gets the shot though.
Yeah, she could like in a look in a crazy world, which this is. She could definitely do. They not saying any of the hardcore fans like us would say she deserves it. But I mean, you might say that, of course, right? If Macy got it, you'd be celebrating over them, wouldn't you? I know you wouldn't mind, would you? Come on, man. I know you.
But no,
You wouldn't mind at all,
I
man.
wouldn't be celebrating because Grasso is my girl. But
Oh, okay, okay,
Macy's in my triple threat. So, it's kind of
yeah.
like it would be like the new triple threat versus the old triple threat.
Hmm.
So I mean,
I'm telling you though,
I
man.
get I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And I see your point. Now that I'm hearing you explain it in words and not trying to catch a response in a video. So we can hash these little differences out. My jab, I'm pumping my jab, and it's working. It's working. And I'm just playing. Yeah. So, you know, back to what we were talking about 25 fucking minutes
Okay.
ago, combo. 115 is starting to round out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited to see what happens at 115. But we can get back to all of these topics, combo. But I do want to run through some topics with you right quick.
Okay.
I think Chelsea Chandler showed me a lot in this fight. You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of say Chelsea Chandler was down on the scorecards in that third round. Like like that you could say Josiane Nunes won that third round. But even in that
Hmm.
third round, you know what I'm saying? Chelsea Chandler, switched up her plan a little bit in that third round. And the reason I say that is because, when she was getting overwhelmed, I think Josiane Nunes was a little faster than Chelsea Chandler on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Because Chelsea Chandler,
Hmm.
to me, man, that's a damn featherweight in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Oh
care
yeah.
what I don't
Yeah.
care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Chelsea Chandler is a damn featherweight. And she's gonna have a hard time making that 135 pounds. She's gonna have a hard time, and Norma Dumont's they're gonna have a hard time making weight. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
so with that being said, but still, even in that third round when Josiane was trying to really knock her out, you know what I'm saying? Because Josiane Nunes was getting some good shots off, but Chelsea Chandler was getting some good shots off too, combo. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and Chelsea Chandler Chelsea Chandler has a nice jab. I didn't know her jab was that good. Like I had seen a
Hmm.
couple of her fights in Invicta, and Chelsea Chandler, like them girls in Invicta, like she was bopping their heads up. You know what I'm saying? But in the UFC now, it's a different kind of ball game. It's a different pace than Invicta. And
Hmm.
Chelsea Chandler started fighting behind that jab, dude, and I liked it. Like I liked how she came out in that third round, man. I mean, she can work on her head movement a little bit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and get her
I
head off that center line some, because
yeah.
Josiane was still kind of catching her. But she fought. Chelsea Chandler showed that she can fight behind a jab.
Yeah, yeah, she did, man. That's the thing I do like about her as a fighter is that she's not afraid to fight on the feet or go to the ground. Like she's one that you can't say, "Uh-oh," like if some so and so takes it down, she's in trouble because she still has a ground game, you
Right.
know?
Yeah, and she
Or
surprised
if
me
she's
with her
on the
ground
feet,
game too. Now, dog, she surprised me with the
yeah.
like. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to learn Chelsea Chandler because I didn't see much of her fights in the Victor, maybe one or two. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
and I'm still kind of filling out like her like trying to learn her style. Dude, she's Chelsea Chandler is
Mhm.
well rounded. You've been preaching that for a while. I see why Kayla Harrison
Yeah.
didn't want to fight Chelsea Chandler. You know what I'm saying? I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Back when she went over
Yeah, and that's the
to
thing, like,
yeah.
people yeah, I was gonna say, and that's the thing, people, they got so caught up in the whole Norma Dumont situation, that little drama. Um, if you look past that, I think she's a talented fighter. Oh, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, like I was saying, I think people got caught up in that whole drama thing with Norma Dumont and her kind of egging that thing on and that's the thing. That's why sometimes, as fighters, they just gotta go in and do their job and don't even like don't feed the fire or don't start anything and just kind of go in there and be the silent warrior. But if you look past that, you know, I think Chelsea had some well-rounded skills, even coming from Invicta and going into the UFC. I think it's just a matter of like adjusting to the pace and timing of fighters now. Um, I think Norma that was kind of a big fish for her at the time because Norma already fought some names.
Yeah,
She had already fought like Macy and Aspen, and she was already in the UFC, and she
Felicia
she just had a
Spencer.
style that Felicia Spencer. Oh yeah, yeah. So she already had some names, so that was a big fish for Chelsea at the time. But I think Chelsea has a well-rounded game that could give any girl problems as long as she's in there just working on everything. And I see her train, so she's on the ground. She's not afraid of the ground. She's not afraid to bang, and that's the thing about it. She's bringing it. She's
She
bringing
really do
energy.
fight with that Stockton swag, though.
Yeah, yeah. She brings that type of energy in there.
Yeah,
Like she likes to fight. Like
yeah,
she got technique, but she likes to bang. So whether you're trying to see her get beat up or see her going to beat somebody else up, she's gonna give you a fight. She'll
yeah.
still give you a fight. So
And she
I
ain't
can't
scared of
complain.
nobody, bro. But the way she,
Yeah,
for
she ain't
one,
scared of anybody.
the way she was taking, the way she took Josiane Nunez down, I was like, that was just, because she was getting hit. Josiane Nunez is a fucking
Yeah.
honey badger. Chelsea Chandler fought through some adversity in this fight because she was getting hit. You know what I'm saying? A
Hmm.
lot of girls would have fell from that. But Chelsea Chandler is a big featherweight. You know what I'm saying? She's a big, strong featherweight fighting at bantamweight. You know what I'm saying? She can take the punches of Josiane Nunez. You know what I'm saying? Like she can take those punches. You know what I'm saying? Not too many of them, but Josiane was hitting Chelsea Chandler a lot. But Chelsea Chandler was also firing off some nice combinations and backing Josiane Nunez up too, man. I love the way Chelsea Chandler was come, was doing a thing in this fight. So there was some touchy moments in there. But Chelsea
Hmm.
turned Josiane Nunez face a few times in that fight. But man, she stuck that jab in
Right.
Josiane Nunez face, dude, and it pissed her off in that third round. Like it pit like I'm telling you, dude, like Chelsea started firing that jab. She got a good jab, bro. Like she's got a good jab. And I want to see her use that jab. I don't want her to
Yeah, she got
abandon
a
that
good long
jab.
jab.
I want her to keep that jab sharp because she's gonna need that jab, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's gonna need a good jab against people like Ketlin Vieira if she continues to move up the division. I want to see what her and Macy Chiasson look like in there. You know what I'm saying? Two big bantamweights. You know what I'm saying? Facing off with each other. Because Chelsea, because Macy ain't gonna be able to take Chelsea Chandler down and do what she did to Panny Kianzad. You know what I'm saying? That's what like
Right.
what she did to Panny Kianzad, that's Panny Kianzad. I halfway expected her to win again. You know what I'm saying? I knew Shay Sun would probably beat Panny. I picked Panny because I like Panny. I just like Panny because I like saying her
Hmm.
damn name, Panny. You know what I'm saying? And Panny ain't that lets you know that Panny ain't worked on that ground game like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Shea Son
Oh
was able to
man.
take her down and do exactly what she did again. So with that being said, we probably looking at like who's got in a fight with Shea Son, for instance, it's gonna be who's got the better stand up. Whose stand up is better. That's what it's gonna run down to with those two.
Yeah, I think that Macy Chiasson, it seems like her stand up switches up a lot in fights. Like
Yeah.
I used to could pinpoint what she wanted to do and how she could do it, and I used to think she was really effective. Like, but she kind of abandoned certain things that has kind of been maybe the reason she's kind of taken a downslide. Like I think Macy Chiasson, like her clinch before used to be deadly,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like
Mm-hmm.
those knees to the body, like how she used to end those girls. Like remember even in the Tough House where
Yeah,
she ended Leah
when she
Letson with the
stopped
knee
Leah
to the
Lesson.
body.
Yeah, she stopped Leah Lesson to the body, dude.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So
I
she was
think she kind of abandoned that
she was really
kickboxing style
effective.
because she was a kickboxer first, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she was
Yeah,
really like that stand up fighter, and she had power in both hands. So,
yeah,
like, I think if she goes back to that, her stand up could be a problem. But with the way she's fighting now, like I think Chelsea got that long jab, like almost a
yeah,
68-inch reach.
yeah.
It's going to be a problem for anybody.
And Chelsea extends that jab too, but like she extends it all the way
Yeah.
out. And she
Hmm.
kind of like Chelsea kind of like flicks her jab too. Like you see some people like flick their jab, you know what I'm saying? And Chelsea like flicks a good jab, dude. You know what I'm saying? And she
And it's
like,
heavy. It's heavy.
yes, yes, dude. Like, I mean, I was really happy to see her doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Jocelyn just never stopped pursuing her, you know what I'm saying? At least to me in the third round, what Chelsea wasn't doing was wading into the fire as much as she was in the first couple rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
Chelsea Chandler she's big and she's strong and she's got power. Do she? That whole joke about the Norma Dumont fight. Yeah, that happened, but she hurt Norma a few times, and we know Norma Channing. We know Norman Dumont can be knocked out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Chelsea Chandler chin checked her a couple times in that fight, a few times. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so Chelsea, to me, Chelsea knowing she got that kind of power, to me is what put her in that kind of that brawl mode with Jocelyn Nunez. But Jocelyn Nunez has speed, and that adjustment that
Hmm.
she made in that third round, man. And started pushing that jab out there and not getting hit as much. Like I feel like she wasn't getting. I mean, she
Yeah.
was getting hit, but she wasn't getting hit in the phone booth. You know what I'm saying? With Jocelyn Nunez, like she was getting hit kind of at the end of those punches. You know what I'm saying? Which is still dangerous. But the jab, dude, and her footwork. Chelsea Chandler's got good footwork. I was like, okay, maybe put a 1-2 behind that jab. Put a two
And
behind
had a
that
good kick
jab.
to the stomach too.
Say it again.
She had a good front kick to the stomach too of
Yeah,
Jocelyn Nunez too.
yeah. And people saying
But I know people. I'll say
James
this: they
says,
be critical of Chelsea, but
yeah,
my thing
yeah,
is like I don't think you could be critical of Chelsea, but got to be critical of Jocelyn in this fight because she basically never really had any other adjustments herself. Like Jocelyn just came to kind of brawl, and that was kind of her. You know that was her downslide in this fight. Like Jocelyn Nunez didn't really like switch gears to be able to even try to like maybe throw some leg kicks. She was really just throwing like a lot of overhand lefts
yeah,
and hooks. There was really no like versatility when it came to her striking either. Like she's good at a range, yeah. Like, but I didn't really see any like uppercuts on the inside, or I didn't really see any, like I said, she was never really in any position to throw any kicks. Her form was just always like brawl mode or just punch mode. So that might that that's gonna be a problem for her down the line. Like if they matched her up with somebody like Melissa Dixon, I think Melissa Dixon would beat her easy.
my bad.
Because
Yeah,
I think Melissa Dixon, she's got a good ground game. She don't mind
yeah,
going to the ground, or
yeah,
she might she could lose to that girl. And that's the thing. She kind of came in hot. We were looking at the power and everything, but as time's been going on, you start to see Nunez start to lack you the takedown defense and the ground game.
yeah, 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 man. Yeah, and so speaking of Jocelyn Nunez, not James Perez, but somebody said in the comments, who was it? They said Ravioli says Nunez needs to cut to 125. And James is making the
Hmm.
argument that Josiane Nunes is a big bantamweight, and that's crazy. He said that's even crazier than saying Kayla Harrison should cut to 135. Kayla Harrison looked funny. Like, I mean, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
Combo.
Kayla Harrison.
I
I
know you done seen them
I
photos.
think. Well, no. Well, yeah. Kayla Harrison. It. I think her cut to 135 is rougher than Josiane Nunes cutting to 125. I mean, Kayla Harrison walking around like 180, 190, ain't she?
Hmm. Yeah, like that's easily a 190-pound woman. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Like,
when you look at her compared to like Josiane, I think Josiane's like 5'2". I think she could get down to 120. Might be hard for any of these women, but I think hers might be a little bit easier than Kayla Harrison cutting all that muscle off. Kayla Harrison's like a rhino, man.
bro, that's because Kayla Harrison is nothing but muscle at 155.
Yeah.
Like this is terrible. Like, bro, this is really terrible. Like, it's scary. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
never
if
mind. See, there go. Wait, hold up. James running his mouth. He done messed up again. See,
what
you
do you
had to
say?
prove him wrong. He like, oh my. He said my bad. He talking about Josiane Nunes. No, you know we were talking about
No, man,
Josiane. You know you was wrong.
man,
Don't try
shut
to
up,
switch it
James.
up.
You know who we talking about? James lying. James lying.
Yeah,
James, shut your
he
ass
already
up.
know. I always be catching him, even with Chad over there, man. I be like, come on, James, what you talking about, man?
Man, James, stop it. James said, "My
You
bad,
know
bro."
exactly who we talking about.
He
Did
said, "My
Amanda
bad, bro."
Nunes fight Saturday? Did Amanda Nunes fight Saturday?
Yeah, well, who we been talking about this whole time, James? James on his shit. James in there stirring the pot in the comments. Oh shit, y'all! Hey, smash that like button. Me and your boy Combo in here. You know what I'm saying? Spitting it to you. Um,
Yeah, he keeps stirring that. He keeps stirring that pot. It's gonna get dumped on
it's
him.
gonna get dumped on them. Facts. But Kayla Harrison, dude, she just it don't look healthy, dude.
No, it kind of made her like age a little bit to me. I mean, she already kind of had that look anyway. But I'm just saying, like,
She's a
I
hard
don't know if
looking
it's gonna be
woman.
healthy for her, man. Yeah,
Like her arms look
yeah,
super big, dude. Like in comparison to the rest of her body, dude. Like how long is she gonna be able to do this? Like and
mm,
we talk about fighters like Shie San and Norma Dumont and Chelsea Chandler, struggling to get down. There's some girls in that division that to get to 135, it's a cut. You know what I'm saying? And it's a
yeah,
real cut. And Yana even talks about it, but Yana makes weight. You know what I'm saying? And Kunitskaya talks about, she goes, my weight cut to 135 is not easy. You know what I'm saying? And she
yeah,
said, but I make the weight. And some of these girls fight to make that weight. But we're talking about somebody who's even bigger than those girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just doesn't make any sense, dude. Like, I mean, Kayla Harrison, I don't, and she did all this just to not fight Cyborg. Look how many times, look how many times, Combo, we expected Kayla Harrison to leave the PFL and come to the UFC over the past 3 years. Every time we hear Kayla Harrison's contract is up with the PFL, you know what I'm saying? Then we hear a couple months later, Kayla Harrison resigns with the PFL. How many times it could have been she could have fought Cyborg, she could have went to Bellator and fought Cyborg. How many times? You know what I'm saying? But as
man.
soon as as soon as PFL buys Bellator, Kayla Harrison all of a sudden, oh, I'm gonna jump to the UFC and cut down to 135 pounds and fight Holly Holm. That is fucking crazy. She ran. Like that, like Kayla Harrison ran. She had so many opportunities to go somewhere else other than PFL, and she fucking kept re-signing with PFL. Every fucking time she would re-sign with PFL. And then when PFL buys Bellator and now she can't run from Cyborg, she finds a way to run from Cyborg. Fucking
Yeah,
crazy. Like, this
all
is crazy.
all the signs point to that, man. All the signs point to that because she could have moved like you said, she could have moved to the UFC like a year or two ago and been a little bit more comfortable at 145.
She could have went there when they
You
had a
know,
45 division. Kayla Harrison could have easily
right?
went there when the 145 division was there. She could have fought Felicia Spencer. She could have fought Macy Chasson. She could have fought Megan Anderson. She could have fought Chris Cyborg.
Norma,
She could have fought Norma Dumont. She could have fought Leah Letson. She could have fought Jocelyn Nunez. She could have fought all of these people, bro. She could have
yeah,
fought Carol Rosa. She could have fought anybody, any of these featherweights that's been there. She could have fought any of them, and she went and she never signed with the UFC. But as soon as the PFL buys Bellator, and now her and Cyborg under the same fucking banner, she took off. That's fucking crazy. I never got a chance to really get that off my chest in the live stream. I had to get it off my chest, bro.
I'm glad you did because like it just makes you look at it in that perspective now. Because like I say it and I've been thinking about it, but like when you look back at the time when she was first offered any type of deal, she could have fought there and been comfortable instead of cutting like 20, 30 pounds. You know, she could have been at
Right.
145 where Amanda was still active. You know, maybe Dana would have given her the fight she wanted at 145. But now it's like she kind of has to play their game. Oh, you want to come over to the UFC, escape the inevitable in Bellator? Then you better fight at 135. You know, you see, they didn't even offer Holly at 145.
They didn't even
You
offer
know,
it.
Holly was
They
like,
didn't even offer the. They didn't even
you got
offer
to
the
make
weight.
weight.
They didn't even offer the weight, bro.
Mm-hmm. No.
Damn.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
That's the
That's
strange thing,
crazy. That's
man.
crazy, dude. That's crazy. Oh
That's
man.
the strange thing, man.
That's some stress. That's very strange. Holly might mop her up, dude. It depends on how much
She could.
weight. It depends on how much weight Kayla has. Dude, imagine Kayla Harrison on weighing day. When is that fight?
That fight is less than a month away now, or about at a month. It's like the second or third week of April. UFC
Bro.
300, right? So
Kayla
April
Harrison been
16th.
cut, but Kayla Harrison been cutting weight for 2 months already, bro. This is like a
Mm.
this is like a 4 month process for Kayla Harrison.
Yeah, and you already seen like fighters like Macy Chase on have that rough time and they complain about it, but look how look at the process Kayla has to go through. 4 months. You know what I mean? Three
Bro,
to
it's
four
like
months of
because
trimming this weight off.
for like the past 4 months, she's been looking smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
You know, Chase on, she has to run like 30 miles a week.
yeah, that's crazy. She's killing herself. There's nothing left for
Hmm.
Shay Song when she gets to by the time she gets to the fight.
Yeah.
There's nothing left for her, bro. Oh, that's horrible, man.
Do you
Because
think she let me ask you this. Do you think she'll get it right on the dot at 135 or do you think it'll be like 136 or one something like that?
oh, that
Or
first
maybe
time is gonna be
137?
that. That the right off the bat, I want to believe that it'll be 136. You know what I'm saying? And my logical mind is saying, okay, well, maybe she'll say, fuck that last pound. It's not a championship fight. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to 136. Let's touch 136 and then rehydrate. But then again,
Okay.
the cockiness of Kayla Harrison, because this is so talked about. Like as soon as we heard she was fighting Holly at 135, the first thing everybody's mind was, there was two things that flashed across people's mind: Holly's head kick of Ronda Rousey and Kayla Harrison making the weight. You know what I'm saying? She may just be
Hmm.
cocky enough to make 135 on the dot, or maybe even 134. I don't think I'll see her at 134 and a half, but I think she'll be 130. I think she could possibly, just because she's arrogant, be at 135, 135 and a half.
Okay, second question. Do you think it'll come down to her having to strip everything off like
Absolutely.
I think she going
Absolutely.
to
Absolutely. Bro,
you know, she
absolutely.
gonna be drained plus she gonna have to strip everything off. Wow. They're gonna have to bust the curtain out on her, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to bring the curtain down. She gonna look like a damn she gonna look like a damn bro, she gonna look so bad. Think about when these bantamweights make the weight, bro. Like,
Hmm.
think about when Macy Chasson steps on the scale, how she look. Think about how
mm.
thin. Look at how thin Yana Kunitskaya looks when she steps on the scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, look
Mhm.
at these girls when they're making 135. You know what I'm saying? The only person to me that's big that steps on the scale and looks pretty much okay is like Jermaine Durand to me. Like, she don't look no different. You know what I'm saying? When she make weight. You know what I'm saying? But people like,
Yeah.
even sometimes like Juliana Pinion, you can tell she done freshly cut weight. You know what I'm saying? These girls, they fight to get the 135. Some of them fight to get there. And just crazy, man. And girls like Felicia Spencer, even now Felicia Spencer would be caked up at weigh-ins, but she would still look like she cut weight too. You could tell she
Yeah,
had
you
cut
see it in
weight.
her face.
Yeah, you can see
Mhm.
it. Yeah, you can see it in Felicia. And Felicia Spencer was a bona fide featherweight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That
yeah.
that, that was a 170-pound woman easily. You know what I'm saying? So and Felicia said she walked at 170. And now think about Kayla,
Mhm.
and Felicia wasn't even all muscle like that. Felicia was just a fighter by nature. She didn't have the best physique. She didn't have the best, like she didn't have the typical fight physique. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I ain't saying she had a bad physique because Felicia Spencer was caked up a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? Those weight cuts to 45 was tough on her. Cuts to 45 are tough on Chris Cyborg. I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to in my head, bro. I'm just really trying to make it make sense. Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. Like Kayla Harrison getting down to 135 pounds. Like, it doesn't make sense, dude. Like, are we gonna see like a Julia Stoliarenko situation?
Man, I hope not. Well, I don't think we'll see that, hopefully, because I think she is from what it looks like, she is doing it in the right way. She is like taking the time out. Like the last interview, she said she did cut out a lot of the sweets and stuff that she used to eat at 155. Like a lot of that's out. And, I think it's kind of been a slow process. So I think unlike Stoyarenko, she's got a better nutritionist and that's been helping her through, So I think that it might just be a process of just getting that last bit of weight off at the time. I don't I don't think it'll be a thing where she really passes out, but you never know in the actual fight, man. She gonna feel it though. That's gonna be the telling night, like how she reacts, how her body reacts on fight night.
Oh boy, I don't know, man. And to me, like, if she
Holly actually has everything in her advantage to win this fight. I'm gonna have to do a video talking about that because I'm gonna actually be kind of this age and 42 or not, Holly, I feel like going into this fight, she has every advantage in this thing. And man, if she doesn't win, I think I'd be disappointed with this one. I can't walk away just saying, "Oh, she was too old," and that's Kayla. She's too big and strong. No, like the play, it's all in Holly's playing field right now.
like even with the weight and stuff like considered, bro. Like even with all of that, even with all of that considered,
Hmm.
like what I'm trying to say is I'm still not 100% sure Holly beats Kayla Harrison.
That I'm not either, but the thing is, I'm just saying she should be able to like she should be able to do this. She should be able to do this because again, Holly has the experience now, and hopefully this Chris Cyborg training isn't just Chris Cyborg trying to get into the head of Kayla. Hopefully, like Chris is really hopefully it's not for show. Because I mean, Chris Cyborg, they've been posting up. I don't care what they say. Chris Cyborg, she been posting up pictures like crazy
But Chris
and
Cyborg
tagging
be stirring the
Kayla
pot though.
Harrison.
She be stirring the pot.
Oh yeah, yeah, it should be stirring the pot. Like my thing is, if you were really working with Holly, that junk should be closed doors. Like I know she trying to get in Kayla's head, but it's like you ain't the one fighting her. Holly is. So just just close the doors, do what y'all need to do, get the training in, but stop going on Facebook and saying, "Oh yeah, look, I'm tagging Kayla. Yo, Kayla, look who I'm working with." You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
kind of that situation right now. My thing is just just train her, just work with her if you're gonna work with her, and then show up and shock her on fight night. that would have been much to me, that would have been even better. Like if Chris Cyborg, just said, I'm doing something. And after that, boom, on UFC 300, she show up in the corner. That would have been tight.
See,
But
that's
instead,
not
she
that
out
that would
here,
have that would have
poke
been,
playing
but it's
game.
but even now, even with now, if it would have went down like that, that's a major head game move. That's a major chess move by Chris Cyborg.
Exactly.
That's a
Or if she showed up
major
on
chess
weigh-in,
move.
if she showed up on weigh-in, at the stare down, she grabbed Holly's, shirt and whatever, she pop up on stage and holding her stuff for her, let her get on the scale, and she right there. That would have been like, wow, oh, that would have really hit her.
Yeah,
But to me, yeah, fight night would have been crazy. That would have been a head spinner for her.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that could, you never know what could flip Dana mind. Like, you know what? Scrap that Bellator contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go do what you got to do in Bellator.
You-
Or I'm gonna pay you this. I'm gonna pay out your Bellator contract, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, signing
mhm.
for the Kayla Harrison. Like, Kayla Harrison been ran back to PFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
crazy,
man.
man. That's crazy. But even still, you know what I'm saying? What I was gonna say was, even still, even if she does show up in Holly's corner, even with all the posting and stuff like that, it's still a good chess move in the head games. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good
It
move
is,
in the
yeah.
head games. You know?
Yeah, it is. That's why when I look at it, I'm hoping that it really is a checkmate for Holly's sake. Like whatever beef Chris and Kayla got going on, I don't care about that. Like I'm more of a fan of Holly, so I'm like, yo, I want to see Holly be able to take whatever Chris is giving her and make it work for her. And hopefully she can use it to her advantage, man, at her weight at
Yeah,
135, man.
yeah, man. Hey, yes.
But
Hey,
but but
go ahead.
BJ, let me don't act like Corey McKenna didn't fight Saturday night, man.
No, no, no. I was gonna go into that next because I was actually looking at the video. No, I
Okay.
was looking. I was looking at
Okay.
the live stream with all the pictures, so I could not get off topic. You know what I'm saying, and stay on
I got
topic.
you. I got you.
Yeah, man. Corey McKenna. So what happened?
Oh man.
I'm gonna grab. Hey,
I just
Gumbo,
think
say what you gonna say. I'm gonna grab my charger right quick because my phone is about to die. Go ahead.
okay. All right. Real quick, Easy said if Kayla plateaus at 140, she is in trouble. Yeah, she'll be in trouble, man. I hope that that doesn't happen so we can still get a fight. Um, hopefully she don't, man. But yeah, like I was saying, BJ, I know you stepped away. I think the main thing with Corey McKenna was,
Nah, I'm here, bro. I'm
like I
listening.
said,
I'm catching all of
okay,
that.
like all right, like I said in my video, Corey McKenna, Jacqueline Amram, it reminded me of Randall Marcos and Mackenzie Dern.
Okay. Yeah.
Bad mistake, dumb mistake, going to the ground with somebody you really, really shouldn't. The end. No, 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 that's what it was.
Come on. Come on. You gotta you might as well go ahead and address it before you get too deep in what you were saying, bro. Oh, is it cutting out?
Okay, all right,
Oh,
my
my
bad.
bad. Can you hear me? Can
Okay,
you hear me?
jokes aside, man, I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
all right, I can hear you. Yeah, jokes aside, man, I just think that Corey McKenna, she had everything. She had everything she needed to win this fight. E- Even whenever like it first started, I thought she was going to find her range and just kind of, you know, stick and move, land some shots, maybe wrestle on the cage a little bit because she's strong. But I think she just got caught up into that moment. Like when she caught the kick, um, I think she held on a little too long, and that's just how it plays sometimes. Like she caught the kick, and she's used to being well rounded and going to the ground. So when Jacqueline Amram latched on to her and tried to pull guard at the same time, she just welcomed it. You know, like she went forward, and Jacqueline was like, "Okay, this is where we going now." I think Corey McKenna just got into that mode where I was okay, maybe my wrestling can slow her down, but she found out real quick, man. Like Same thing I was saying with Jillian Robertson earlier. Like Jillian, when she finds that simple opening, she's going to take it. And I think Jacqueline Amram is on that level. Like when when she's on her back, she knows what she's searching for. She's not going to just play in the guard. She's not going to just sit there. She's a finisher.
Yeah.
I think she truly is a finisher, and that was just a bad, bad mistake on Corey McKenna. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, Jacqueline Emmer got to improve here and here." No, the girl's a finisher. Like the proof is there. She's a finisher. That's why when she was in there with Sam Hughes, she couldn't go any further because she couldn't get out of finishing mode.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so the girl is basically a finisher right now, and that's how she fights. So if you get into a certain position and she sees the opportunity, she's gonna finish it.
Bro, Sam
You
was
know,
fighting in that fight, bro. That fight made me happy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sam was fighting. Yeah, like Sam didn't come there to play into her game the way Corey did. Like she saw it. Sam never gave her those opportunities. That's why when she couldn't find a way to finish, she got lost. But in this fight here, it was like, oh, Corey want to go to the ground. Okay, fine. I'm great here, So
Right.
as soon as she got locked, man, BJ, I'm thinking about your voicemail you sent me. You got to break this fight down to us. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about, man.
What you got, Combo?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Like, what was your reaction when Corey McKenna was on the ground and she first got locked up in that triangle and that arm was almost about to get
Bro, he
when that
stopped
arm
the
is
fight.
isolated?
He stopped the fight. She said,
wh-
"No, no."
She sure did, man. Because I
And
had
he
to go
let the
back and
fight.
play
And
it,
he
and she
let the
was.
fight continue, Combo.
I thought it was kind of funny. It was kind of cute of her to do that, but I was like, "Nah, you can't do that, girl." I felt bad for her. She was like, "Wait, wait."
Yeah, she was like, "Wait, wait." Yeah, she did. Yeah, that's what she said. Wait. Yeah,
That's so when
I
she
thought she
said
said
that, I was
no.
like, "What she mean? Wait." When she said, "Wait," I was like, "Wait, what she mean? She want another chance?" I was like, "You just got submitted. That's it."
And she tapped.
And she tapped. That was basically like Marina Rodriguez and Ebos, where Herb Dean got her knocked out twice. He got Corey
Combo.
McKenna submitted twice in one fight.
She got submitted twice, bro. Bro,
Yep.
she got bro. He let him keep fighting. Like, bro, he straight up
Cause
said,
did you
"Go,
see
go,
the?
go, 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 go."
Yeah,
Like
yeah. He got he
he
got her
like,
knocked out twice.
bro, he like hyped up Jacqueline Amram to cinch it up again.
Man.
Damn, bro, like he hyped her up to cinch it up even more, bro.
Even tighter, man. Even tighter because like when she saw that, like I saw Amarim's face, and Amarim was like, "Okay, I'm about to rip this thing out the socket, man." She was like, "I'm about to Stoyarenko this girl," because she was like, "I can't get my submission." She was like, "All right, we're gonna break this thing." And you know, when she got it down, I was like, "Oh man, she might get this thing like she might get this thing pulled out." But no, she tapped because she knew that time it was done, man. But that first position, like when Amram locked it in, I was like, this is it right here. Like she didn't even have to fully get it out. I think Beltran, he should have just let it play out because she was gonna tap. She was gonna tap right before he said wait. Like she didn't know like what was coming next. I mean, it's just crazy because it's like, hey, bro, like she thinks she can go on because you said stop, but if he would have never stepped in, she would have went on and tapped standing up like that in that position. But she said, "Wait, man." Oh boy, man.
Bro.
Oh,
That shit tickled me, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, that shit tickled me so bad, bro. She said the referee. What for one? What referee was that? Who was
Oh, Beltron,
that?
Mike Beltron.
he said, he said, stop. She said, she said, wait, wait. You can't call wait, man. This
Point. She was getting turned, so I was like, "Ain't no stopping now. Like, what you doing?" It's like, ain't no stopping now. I was like, "What's going on, man? Like, girl, you better go ahead and get this submission.
Bruh.
Go ahead
Then
and
he,
get you go ahead and take this
bro, that was funny.
armbar, man."
Bro, that is funny as hell, bro.
Oh boy,
That was so
man.
funny to me, dude. After the fact, like, cause while it happened, I was like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to think when it was actually happening. You know, it just kind of happened. You know, and it kept going. Then I went back. I said, "Wait a minute, man." She said, "Wait, wait," and he was like, "Go, go, go!" Like what? Bro, this ain't kickball.
Oh man, man. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like you, it's just one of them things, man. Like I said, Random Marcos and same thing. Random Marcos, she made a bad mistake against Dern.
She
We starting to learn that. Yeah, you don't want to go to the ground like that with Amber.
she
But
didn't say, "Wait,
uh,
wait."
like I said, Sam Hughes, she did though. She survived it. She drowned Amber. Yeah, she.
she,
Oh
she
man,
didn't say,
that
"Wait,
was a good
wait."
fight though. I mean, that was a good finish. You know, that's adding more fire to the strawweight division though,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. You're right.
It-
You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that, bro. But yeah, that was it. That's it's unfortunate for Corey, like for Corey McKenna, man. It is. I love Corey McKenna. She's my girl. You know what I'm saying? But that was like a bizarre. That was like a weird thing that doesn't really happen that many times. You know what I'm saying? Like the referee don't listen to the fighter. Like when the referee stopped the fight over
yeah.
with. You know what I'm saying? And she said, "Wait, wait," and he kept. He said, "Go, go, go," and then she got subbed. Like that was your opportunity to.
Uh,
That was your opportunity to check
yeah,
your
yeah,
hands free. You know what I'm saying? Like what? She said, "Wait,"
yeah.
and held herself in that position. Like what? That was
She held
crazy.
it, man.
That was crazy.
Man.
That was crazy, dude. But anyway,
Now you,
who does Corey McKenna fight next, Combo? And who does Jacqueline Emmerich fight
all
next?
right. Well, okay. For Corey McKenna, she. I think maybe Corey McKenna needs to fight. Um, what's her name? That girl Shauna Bannon that
Yeah,
it just came into the UFC. She lost to Bruno Brazil. Maybe
yeah,
somebody like that, or
yeah.
maybe Bruno Brazil. They'll give her a little break from some of the grapplers. Um, I'll contrast there, or Loma, or that might it
I'm gonna tell you right now, Combo. My computer acting crazy.
might be a little too much.
My computer acting crazy. Just hold on. Let it pan out for a second.
Okay,
I don't know what it's doing.
okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. What were you saying? You said Loma.
Let me see. Yeah, what you think about Loma or Yasmin Haurigi for Jacqueline Amaral?
Oh, I would. Oh, Loma. I would like to see Harigi versus Jacqueline Amber. I would like to see that fight.
Okay, yeah, striker grappler.
Yeah, I would like
Yeah,
to see
yeah, that'd
that
be
fight.
interesting. Excuse me.
Yeah, most definitely. That's
Okay.
a good fight. That's a good fight.
'Cause-
Now, who next for Corey
okay.
McKenna though?
Yeah, because I'm looking at. Oh, for Corey McKenna, did you hear what you must have missed it?
Yeah.
I said Bruno Brazil or But Shauna Band only had like one fight in
Oh yeah,
the
you did say
UFC.
Shauna Banner. Yeah, you did say
Corey
Shauna Banner
McKenna,
was
she
there. Yeah, you
got like
did. My
what?
bad.
Yeah, Corey McKenna's 3-2 in the UFC right now.
Yeah, she
So
just lost her last couple
yeah,
fights
Corey
to
McKenna's already kind of got a little bit of experience. So
she's got some good fights. She's got some good hard fought wins in the UFC, man. Like I
oh,
don't
Corey
think
McKenna, no, Corey McKenna actually won 2.
what say that again.
Oh yeah, Corey McKenna actually had won her last few fights. Like before she came in, she had beat Cheyenne Valismus and Miranda Granger.
Who did she lose to the
She
first
lost a
time?
close fight to Elise Reed.
Yeah, that's who it was. Elise Reed. Yeah. Yeah, she lost
Elise
that.
Reed.
That was a close fight. She lost to Elise Reed. Yeah. But this one, man, I don't know. I think, yeah, it is very reminiscent of Randa Marcos and Mackenzie Dern, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Randa Marcos might have had more success trying to stand with Mackenzie Dern, but
Hmm.
and kind of like anti grapple Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? Because Randa Marcos should have been good enough on the ground to be able to counter grapple Mackenzie Dern. Like as good as Mackenzie Dern is, if you move the right way and you're aware, you can still
I like that.
go ahead.
I like that you said anti grapple.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you can try to do something. Like Randa Marcos would be a good case of somebody that should be able to, what I'm saying, do something. You know what I'm saying? And she just waded right into the submission. Like I didn't know like Randa, what was that? What was that for real?
Boy,
I don't know what Randa Marcos was doing in that fight, man. That's crazy, man. I thought Randa Marcos, and that's crazy. Randa Marcos went out
she,
on a win too.
Miranda, boy, she got submitted too, man. That form got extended. Hmm.
My computer acting crazy, bro. My computer is acting crazy. I think it's got an update icon at the bottom. I need to damn update it. But yeah, man, like she went out. Who did she beat on her way out?
Man, she had beat. Well, did she beat somebody after that DQ loss? That one DQ
Her
loss
like
to
Randa Marcos's last
Pinheiro.
fight in the UFC was a win.
All right, let me see. Livian Rasuza.
Oh damn.
What, man?
they got
You said
they
that
went
like it ain't worthy,
ahead.
man. You said that like that wasn't nothing, man.
They cut both
She beat
of them,
somebody.
boy.
Oh yeah, they cut both of them after that night. I don't know why. That's like that one situation with Diana Belbita and Sarah Cheesecake. They cut them both on the same night, man.
Diana Belbita got cut.
Not bad, Diana Belbita. What's the other girl's name? That girl that Sarah Morris fought. Her name be reminding me of Belbita. Not Belbita, but I think she was a heavier fighter too. She was one of the ones that fought at like bantamweight or something. You remember because you remember Cheesecake, right?
Yeah, I remember Cheesecake.
It was Cheesecake and her last opponent. Her last opponent had went to PFL. Man, I can't remember her name right now, but their fight was so bad that they both got cut. Oh, Vanessa Mello.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. And her yeah, her and Vanessa Mello, yeah, they got cut like the same time, man.
Bro, Vanessa Mello. What happened to Vanessa Mello, bro? Did she lose to Mexico
Shit.
Head?
Did she?
I think she. I think.
Let me check.
I think Betch was twerking off of Vanessa Mello, bro.
There ain't nothing to twerk off of. She lost to Tracy Cortez. I don't see Betch on her resume though.
I thought she fought Betch. Go ahead. Okay, Betch beat somebody. Betch beat somebody before she got cut. Like in her last couple fights, Betch had beat somebody. Damn, let me look up Betch.
Man, best
Betch had beat
career.
somebody, man. What happened?
Best, best career.
Hey, Betch go ahead was in the UFC, bro. She made it to the highest level. Let me see. Oh,
Yeah,
she
she
did.
did.
She beat Sarge. Damn.
Oh yeah, Betch did. Oh my. Oh man, Sarge. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Because I picked Sarge to beat her, man. And Sarge just disappointed me that night, man. Sarge just disappointed me, man, like that. Dang, man.
Bruh.
Sarge, man. What? Come on.
Sarge got beat by Betch going hell, bro. Like in the last
She got beat
before
by
that,
Betch. Yeah.
Betch had a win over Jessica Otto.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she should.
That's crazy, dude.
You should. Sarge,
Boy,
man.
man, boy. That's some good laughing, bro. That she beat. So I remember when you was pulling for her to beat Sarge. I mean, you was pulling for Sarge to beat her, man. Sarge just. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
is this
I
the
was like,
same
oh, I was
Sarge?
like, oh yeah, Sarge.
Is this
I
the
said
same
Sarge
Sarge
got
from
this.
the
Sarge gonna
Ultimate Fighter,
wrestle her,
bro?
man.
Bro, I think Nico would have beat Sarge too.
You think so?
Yeah,
Possibly. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think flyweight Nico would have beat a lot of them flyweights.
I don't think flyweight Nico beats. I don't think she beats flyweights today. I'll tell you that right now.
But at that time, though, she would have beat a lot of those flyweights.
Oh yeah, yeah. At that time, yeah,
Like Nico
yeah.
would have
At the
beat.
time, yeah.
She beat Roxanne. I think she would have been. I think her first time. I don't think they should have made her first title defense Valentina though. They did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like like they should have let somebody else fight for the title.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think they should have did
Valentina moved down to it. She's ready to go. Like,
that. I don't think they should have did
what
that,
was the
bro.
reasoning by that?
Because I think they should have let Nico fight. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's moving down, like somebody that was coming from another division on a win, like Chukagian. You know what I'm saying? Like or somebody else like that. Should have been like the first title challenge. Or Jennifer Maya. Jennifer Maya was coming fresh out of being an Invicta champion. Why not let Jennifer Maya fight for the belt? You know what I'm saying? Like Jennifer Maya would have been a good. Now that I think
Oh,
back
you.
on it, she would have been a good first title challenger, other than Roxanne.
Oh, now that you brought up Chikagan, I think Chikagan would have beat Nico.
Yeah, Chukagian would have been a hard fight for Nico. Yeah, for sure.
That back
Chukagian,
then, Chikagan hadn't lost to really anybody.
and she was fighting at 35.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And when she moved down to 125, yeah, she was schooling some girls. So
yeah.
I think she probably would have been the one to beat Nico, like not if not Valentina at the time.
You think Jennifer Meyer would have beat her fresh off of being the Invicta champ?
No, I'd pick Nico over Jennifer Maya though.
Let me see what Jennifer Meyer's first few fights at flyweight were. God, that seems like so long ago. Jennifer Meyer. But they scooped Jennifer. As soon as that division was made, they scooped Jennifer Meyer right up, dude.
I
Let's
think
see.
Jennifer Maya got a fight coming up.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. So Jennifer Maya, damn, Jennifer Maya defended that belt twice, dude. The Invicta belt.
Did she?
Yeah,
Dang, okay.
bro, she beat. Okay, wait a minute. She won the interim Invicta flyweight title against Vanessa Porto. So she beat Vanessa Porto, won the flyweight, the interim flyweight title, and then she must have became the full champion. And she defended it against Roxanne Modafferi, and then Agnieszka Niederwitz, somebody she defended it again. So she defended her belt twice in Invicta, and then she came in and fought Liz Carmouche and lost. And then she beat Alexis Davis, beat Roxanne Modafferi, lost to Chukagian, beat Calderwood, then lost to Valentina. Okay, okay.
Dang. Oh, Liz Carmouche, she be sneaking around beating people, don't she?
Yeah, yeah, she do, bro. Yeah, she do.
Hmm.
Because that's a good win over Jennifer Maya. Um,
Yeah.
but Jennifer Maya really only lost to, like, she only really lost to, the best flyweights, dude. Like, she only lost to Chukagian, Valentina, Manon. That fight with Viviane Araújo, I didn't think she lost that fight. I thought she won that fight. But
Yeah, yeah, I could argue she won that
yeah,
fight.
I thought Jennifer Maya won that fight. But she lost to Manon. She fought Manon in there though, but she lost to Manon and lost convincingly both times to Katlyn Chukagian, and then lost her title shot to Valentina Shevchenko. So
Her I'll tell you her one performance that was kinda disappointing was her fight with Jessica
Jessica
Eye.
I, yeah, that Jessica I fight was disappointing. Yeah, like Jennifer Maya could have done so much more in that fight. You know what I'm saying? But I have to say, like, her fending off Casey O'Neill was also impressive because Jennifer Maya showed, as much as I like Casey O'Neill, what I'm saying, like, that's one of those matchups that I had to be uber confident that Casey O'Neill could do it. But Jennifer Maya, that doesn't change who Jennifer Maya is. Jennifer Maya is one of the best flyweights in the world, man. And it was kind of a premature release, if you ask me. It was like a premature, not renewing the contract type thing by the UFC, man. Like, Jennifer Maya had fights. Jennifer Maya could fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, there would have been fights. We could have seen Jennifer Maya versus Natalia Silva. Like, we would have been seeing shit like that. Like, can she get past Jennifer Maya? Because Jennifer Maya would have became that kind of gatekeeper at 125. She had became that gatekeeper with Katlyn Chukagian's absence. You know what I'm saying? Katlyn Chukagian being out for so long. Jennifer Maya was active. You know what I'm saying? And she was fighting and winning and losing. You know what I'm saying? Lost to Manon, beat Marina Moroz, beat Casey O'Neill, fought Viviane Araújo and lost. Like, those were, like, Jennifer Maya was banging out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, man. That's crazy that the UFC parted fucking ways with Jennifer Maya. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy because between her and, like, Roxy, I think, like, she still had a lot more to offer. Like,
Right,
physically, she wasn't as damaged as Roxy. Roxanne, she stayed around a long time, but she was still in there giving girls work. But I think Jennifer
right.
Maya still had a higher level. And, Roxy had, like, she's still been fighting with, like, a concussion issue and, bad knees, but she was still in there working. But Jennifer Maya, man, I think that cut was just kind of wrong, man. Like, I think she still had some. I think she had maybe like another 2.5 years left in her, man. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
pulling
I
off
think
a couple wins here and there, but like never losing like horribly though.
right, exactly. Because if you ain't coming in there to
So you
fight,
think
if
style
sorry,
wise,
go ahead.
do you think style wise her and you think Aaron would lose to Jennifer Maya if she
See,
fought
now
her?
that's a tough one, dude. That's a
Yeah.
tough, bro. That's a tough one because Jennifer Maya is strong. Like, Jennifer Maya is strong, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's solid. She doesn't, like, Maya didn't have the best fight IQ. Like, she didn't always make the correct adjustments. Sometimes she would get content being behind on the scorecards and shit like that. Like, that happened a lot to Maya. You know what I'm saying? But Maya also showed her level against other people. People trying to take her spot. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they gifted Marina Moroz a fight with Jennifer Maya. That was fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gifted
Hmm.
Marina Moroz with that. Like, what? She didn't have no business fighting Jennifer Maya. Jennifer Maya schooled Marina Moroz out there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I just think like that. Those two, that Tyler well, the Tyler Santos situation is what it is. But the Jennifer Maya situation, that was kind of strange, man. That was strange because Maya could, Maya would have been the perfect next opponent for Natalia Silva or Karine Silva or Ariane Lipski. All of these Brazilians coming up through here. You got to get through the Brazilian that's been holding it
Shoot,
down this
Macy
whole.
Barber.
Yeah, Macy Barber. Jennifer Maya was holding it down for the Brazilians at one point at flyweight. You know what I'm saying? At the top of the division, you had Jennifer Maya, and
Yeah.
release
I
Jennifer Maya. That's crazy.
yeah, I think she still need to be there right now, man. Like,
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
between her and Tyler, they should still be there, man.
Right.
I don't know what the UFC was thinking on them cuts. I mean, they got girls still here around with like 4 to 5 losses in a row. I mean, Andrea Lee is still around. Come on.
and stayed
I'm
ranked for
just
and stayed ranked forever.
yeah, stayed ranked for a
Is she
long
still in the
time,
rankings?
but no, she's out the rankings now. But still, that took a minute to get her out of there. They've been slowly chipping away. She still was like somehow like number 8 to 9.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what has she done to deserve those rankings? Like, that's what I kept saying. Like, what has Andrea Lee done to deserve that kind of a ranking? But whatever, you know. But the
Maybe they
flyweight,
said they had too many Brazilians.
bro. I'm telling you, flyweight is like a turning wheel, and either you're on the
Hmm.
wheel or you're off the fucking wheel. Like,
Hmm.
either you're on the wheel or you off the wheel. Girls like Montana who were on the wheel slowly got thrown off the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy to see. Like, as the as the as the division progressed and changed, you know what I'm saying? Like, girls like Montana stopped winning. Girls like Andrea Lee stopped winning. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, uh, a lot of these girls stopped winning. Like Marina Moreau stopped winning. Like, these girls have
Hmm.
suffered some losses, bro. Like, they really gonna have to do something. Like, these girls are down. Like, some of these, veteran flyweights that's been in the division for a while, like Andrea Lee, Montana De La Rosa, like I said, Marina Moroz, Maria Agapova. Like, these girls, Priscilla Cachueta, these girls are gonna have to start putting together some fucking wins. Like, they're gonna have to
Oh
start.
man, Cachoeira. I think Cachoeira might be a little too late for her.
You think so? They ain't cut her yet. They just cut a whole bunch
Hmm.
of people. They didn't cut Priscilla. Dana love
Yeah.
Priscilla now.
Yeah. He might like her, but I mean, I think it's too late for her to put together some wins. Like you could keep her around as long as
Oh, you
Andrea.
mean like, oh, okay,
Hey,
okay, I know what you mean. Okay, you
yeah,
mean like keep her, like go on,
yeah,
go on a run. I see what you mean. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
But hey, I don't know her and Andrea Lee. That would be a good fight.
She, bruh, there you go. There you go.
What I do? What did I do, man?
There
What
you
are you
go.
talking about, man? What I
Come
do?
on, there you go. Trying to get Andrea Lee sent to Jupiter, boy. You trying to get Andrea
Uh oh,
Lee
wait a minute.
pummeled to there, bro.
I'm gonna post that up.
Bro,
Matt, look, matchmaking Monday. Andrea Lee versus Priscilla Cachoeira. Watch me do it. I'm
bro,
gonna do it right now.
you trying to get Andrea Lee knocked. Bro, you already done got her beat up by Natalia Silva. Like, bro, that's not enough for you.
That's a
Damn.
that's a lie.
But that's not enough for you. You done got her
That is
ass
a
beat by Natalia. You got her ass beat by Macy Barber and
look.
Natalia Silva.
Look, I just want to see good fights. That's all.
Hey, y'all know he did. Y'all know Combo willed that into fruition, boy. Cause he really got her beat up by Natalia Silva, bro. So Combo, let me ask you this,
Man,
man. So, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead. What was you saying?
Oh no, no. Oh no, go ahead. I'm just gonna post this thing. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
What I was gonna say was somebody. I think it was Colosseum at the very beginning of this video. I'm honestly. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm about 3 glasses in. But
Dang,
somebody at the beginning of the video. Oh, I'm having a great night. Somebody
that's
at the
good.
beginning of the video said that they wanted me and you to make our Aaron Manone. I think it was Colosseum. Colosseum said we have to make our Aaron Manone predictions tonight. How far away is this fight, Combo?
About 2 weeks, so I'm
Two
not
weeks.
making it
Okay.
yet.
Okay. We getting down to the wire, Combo. Like, Colosseum wants to hear our picks. Are you ready to make a pick?
Um,
Because you told me a few weeks ago to give you a few weeks.
yeah, and I didn't say how many.
But it's been a few weeks, bro.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, but yeah, I'm not giving it yet.
Okay. Okay. I ain't gonna get mine yet either. Cause I've been thinking, bro. I know you've been thinking hard about it as the closer we get to this fight. I know you've been racking your brain about it.
Hmm. Yeah, it's one of them fights. Like
Yeah.
you can, like most people they'll go off feelings at some point, but I'm trying to keep it as legit as possible. Like they're both here for a reason. They're both here for a reason. They haven't lost yet. And same deal when Aaron and Tyler fought, man. That was a tough one. Like I I pulled my pick from that one, man. I was like, I ain't picking from that one because that one was too tough, man. But
Yeah.
I will pick in this one. I will pick for this one because this is a big one. I am going to pick with this one. I just don't know who I'm going with yet. For sure,
Okay.
for sure. What about you? Are you still on the fence? Or are
I'm
you just holding out because I'm holding out here?
no, 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 no. I was gonna say I wasn't 100%. I wasn't 100% ready to put a stamp on anybody yet too because I've been going back and I just got done watching Minone fights, and I'm getting ready to start going back
Hmm.
and watching Aaron fights. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
Hmm. It's hard though. It's hard because I picked Aaron. I, Let me see. The one time I was going to pick against Aaron was in the Tyler fight. I can't remember. Let me see. I picked Aaron. Everybody's picking against Aaron against Jessica Andrade. I stuck it out with Aaron in that fight. And fan pick, I was going Miranda, but deep down I knew what Aaron was capable of, man.
right,
That's why I was like, I know what Aaron is capable of. And every Minone fight I picked her to win. And she's been winning. But this one, yeah, it's tough, man, because yeah, only time I really was gonna pick against Aaron was in the Tyler fight. But yeah, I just couldn't see her losing in the Andrade fight. And it's just because of the what she does too, man. She has some good tools, man. She's got a lot of good tools, man. Well,
yeah,
I told a lot of people these are the two that's gonna be up here at some point. And now that we here, I gotta I gotta do some research, man.
yeah, bro.
I gotta redo some research.
That's like a real pick. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's like
Hmm.
a real pick. Um, so I want to talk to you. This is the last subject that I want to talk to you about. I want to ask you how you feeling about. I want to ask you how you feeling about this PFL flyweight tournament. We in for it, dog. We in for it.
Yeah,
We in
yeah.
for it. Like I'm excited about this,
Mm,
bro.
I like it, man. I like it. I don't like the matchup between Liz Carmouche and Velasquez again because I think this is giving Velasquez. This ain't giving her no slack, man. Velasquez hasn't fought in 2 years. Y'all about to get her eliminated as soon as this $1 million tournament start, $1 million season start. Like, come on, give the girl a chance to polish her skills. Like, give Velasquez Caitlin Neal. Give her a fight like Caitlin Neal or one of the other girls. Like, don't put Velasquez in it. I mean, even if you don't want to, even if you don't care about her skills or her getting her fight back, nobody wants to see that fight a third time.
Right.
Only way we see a third fight is if Velasquez runs through her part and then they happen to meet up again. But that's the one fight I don't like about it. But Tyler
I'm trying to
and
find that matchup list. I can't find it. Do you
yeah,
know where it's at?
uh, yeah, hold on. I can put it in the let me put it
In the chat.
in the chat. You can click on it
Okay.
there. Hold on. But Tyler Santos and Denise Kielholtz, man, that's almost like a UFC Bellator crossover type of thing,
Yeah,
man.
it
That's
is.
that's a
In
good
all
match.
aspects, it really is. I mean, it kind of is, bro. It kind of
Hmm.
is. But but let me ask you this combo because I know you're not really this type of person, but does anybody stand out to you in the moment? I got some standouts. I got some
Um,
standouts.
I think I mean when you look at it basically as far as like who might win, like I got to give it to Liz Carmouche and Santos as popular picks because Liz Carmouche is a champion and she's been UFC level so much longer. Like there is kind of a skill gap with some of the girls here. So like as far as like my favorites, like favorites, maybe people I'm rooting for, I don't know, but people I think that have a good chance just based off of experience, I would say is Carmouche and Santos right now. I would like for Kill Host to pull something out. Um, as far as new heads, I would like Samiko and Naba to do something,
I would
and
like
Jenna
Samiko.
Bishop.
I would like Samiko. I got my eyes on Samiko and Naba and Jenna Bishop too, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, those are my two. Like, yeah, if I would just say like my favorites, like coming up from the ground up, probably gonna be a Naba or Bishop.
But you know who's the danger? You know who's a danger factor in this whole tournament?
Are you gonna say let me see, Dakota?
No, sir.
Okay, don't tell me Kana.
Kana Watanabe.
He told me.
Kana
Oh my
Wat,
neck, man! You made me
bruh,
pop my neck.
bruh,
Oh my
bruh,
neck. Mm.
bruh. I'm telling you, bro. Kana
Now you hit me with
Watanabe.
that hard jab right there, man. My
Bro,
neck just
Kana
popped.
Watanabe is
Damn.
dangerous. I hate that Elimele McFarlane is not recovered. She's not fully healed yet to be in the mix of all of this. You know what I'm saying? I was disappointed to see that, but I knew that once they started announcing fights, that she wouldn't be a part of that first round of fights. Like I knew that. You know what I'm saying? Because she's coming off of that injury,
Mm-hmm.
in that Liz Carmouche fight. So I wasn't 100% expecting Elimele to be in this, but Kana Watanabe though, I had to go back and watch that Alimale versus Kana Watanabe fight, and that was a grueling fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like girls that can fight that kind of fight, you know what I'm saying? Like girls that can fight that kind of fight, like that's a dangerous fight. Like that's a hard type of fight, bro. Like those girls were fighting in there, bro. Like they would, like Elimale and Conor Watanabe went strength for strength, position for position in that fight, man. And Elimale, was showing off the hands. She beat Conor Watanabe in the hands. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that Conor Watanabe in a lot of those situations against the cage and stuff was out grappling Elimale McFarlane. You know what I'm saying? Like to a certain extent. But Elimale, of course, was in there and was had good transitions and showed her strengths on the ground and against the cage and stuff. Of course, absolutely, she won the fight. But Kana Watanabe gave her hell in there, dude. Like Kana Watanabe, if she can get some of these girls that's not used to that kind of, Kana Watanabe put pressure on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought she lost that fight to Alejandra Lara, but she put Alejandra Lara in some fucked up situations on the ground. Where and Alejandra Lara is very flexible because she's a dancer and all of this stuff, and she's a fighter. So her body is naturally very flexible. If it wasn't for Alejandra Lara's flexibility, she would have gotten submitted in that fight, like hands down. She's been submitted before by Elimele McFarlane and a couple of other people. You know what I'm saying? And she's got good defense on the ground, man. And she fought off Kana Watanabe. But Kana Watanabe can put some of these girls that's not used to that kind of pressure, man. She can put them in some bad situations. These PFL girls, even some of these girls, people like Jenna Bishop and shit like that from Bellator. These girls from PFL, are they ready for that kind of? Are they ready for Tyler Santos's pressure? Are they ready for Liz Carmouche pressure? Are they ready for Kana Watanabe pressure? Like, are they ready for that shit? That's my question. I know Caitlin Neal ain't ready for it. She might as well sit her ass down somewhere because somebody gonna whoop Caitlin Neal's ass in there. Like she gonna get hurt in there, dude.
Oh. I mean, it's starting off with Sumiko Inaba
Right,
versus
like Samiko and Nava
Caitlin Neal.
might,
So
yeah, she
yeah,
might dot up
somebody getting lit up.
Caitlin Neal, bro. Like I'm not even joking. Like
Somebody get
if
yeah,
Caitlin
somebody
Neal
getting
don't
lit
put
up.
her foot on the gas, bro. Like if she put her foot on the gas, she might be better. Like we might see something from Caitlin Neal, but the hardest fight I've ever seen her fight was against Juju in the Tough House. That's the hardest I've ever seen Caitlin Neal fight. Other than that,
Mhm,
she hadn't fought that hard, bro. She might as well just hang the gloves
mhm.
up because she's not Caitlin Neal is not it. She's not it, bro. I'm sorry, I hate to say that. Like I had all hopes in the world for Caitlin Neal, but she's not it.
Dang, see, you starting to sound like you think I sound Andrea Lee, man. You want to see
I
her get
mean,
dotted up?
like because Caitlin Neal should be better than that. Like, did you post that link combo?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Damn,
It probably done moved up here because the chat's going. So yeah, scroll back up.
I'm
Um,
scrolling. Look at that.
hold on, I'll post it again.
'Cause I
There it
I
is, right
still
there.
missed it. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
While you
see.
pulling that up, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm looking at Connor's resume, and I keep thinking she has more losses, but yeah, she's only lost twice. You remember the Liz Carmouche fight, right?
Yes. Yes, she got starched by
Yeah, yeah.
Liz Carmouche.
Um,
Kind of Watanabe, man.
she almost got. I gotta say, I like Connor's heart and her grit because she's almost been stopped a few times, but she's always been able to kind of recover and
Make it
get the
ugly.
fight to go her direction.
Yes, like
Make it ugly, yeah.
she almost
Like
got go
when she
ahead.
fought Yowani,
Yes.
when she fought Alara Yowani, she almost got starched in that fight, but she came
Yes.
back.
Yes.
Laura rocked her a couple times.
Yes.
Denise Killholtz rocked her a couple of times, but Denise Killholtz again, Denise her issues and her downfall is playing into that submission game, and she got submitted. So yeah, kind of like if she protects her chin and steps up her game a little bit when it comes to her her whole stand up form, like she could be a problem. She could be a problem, but
Her
I want
jujitsu
to
is
see
nasty though. Like her jujitsu and her
yeah, jiu-jitsu
strength,
man.
like her physical strength. Like
Yeah.
they talk about, like, Lima talked after that fight. She was like, this girl was. She was like, Kana Watanabe was the strongest girl I've ever fought. She was like,
Oh, okay, okay.
she said absolutely the strongest person I've ever fought and whatnot. And Kana Watanabe, and before that, you can tell that she was strong because when she puts her hand when she gets her hands on you, like she's very good at taking people down. Like she's very good at her jujitsu. To be from Asia, like what I'm saying, to come from that part of the world, like she's one of the best jujitsu fighters from the Asian countries. Like Kana Watanabe's jiu-jitsu is legit. Like she will sub the fuck out of you if you let her. It's just that she's kind of chinny and her stand up is not that good. It's gotten a little better. Like I forgot what fight it was where it looked a little bit better, but it didn't. She was throwing some good. She was trying to throw some good strikes to get against Alima, but Alima Lay McFarlane was putting them paws on Kana Watanabe. Like she put them like Alima Lay put them paws on Kana Watanabe. You know what I'm saying? But if Kana can just be, pressure, 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 get these girls against the cage or stuff like that, she can hurt these girls. Like she can grind these girls out. She could probably break a few of these PFL girls. I think she could.
Yeah, I, I, I think well, yeah, she's lined up to fight Shannon Young first, so
Yeah.
I gotta lean towards Shannon Young in that fight. That might be a starching. I'm just saying
Come on, man.
it could be. It could be.
But
It could be, man.
Samiko, I
I
think
don't
Samiko and Naba gonna piece up Alima Lay McFarlane. I mean, she gonna piece up Caitlin Neal though.
oh yeah, yeah. Jenna Bishop, I got her winning her fight too. Like I said, Jenna Bishop one to watch out for. Like Jenna Bishop, I believe she's like 36, 37, but I keep thinking she's younger though, man. Like I think she's on a mission too, you know.
You think she beats Chelsea Hackett?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
okay. I'm ready for it. When is this fight card again? This is okay.
Oh, the first week of April.
First week of April. So this
It,
is
it, it, Thursday. It's on a
this,
Thursday too.
this is coming up.
So
This is
Thursday, April 4th. Yeah, it's like
this
a
is
couple weeks
coming up,
away.
bro. This is coming. This is a lot of. This is a big, bro. I'm gonna be tuned into that card, bro. I might do like straight up. I might do like a fight companion on the, like, what I'm saying, like just get on, do a live talk, bro. Because I'm gonna be
Yeah,
watching that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Yeah, do one. I'll tune in, man, because I'm, shoot, get one on, go ahead, pull one up, man, and do it. I'll be
Might
over
as
there.
well, yeah, I might as well do because that's a hot card, and I got to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want Caitlin
Because
Neal to win.
hey,
I always
it
want
starts with Naba and Neil.
I want Caitlin Neal to win. Like I want to see Caitlin Neal do good. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see her do well. You know what I'm saying? Because she did, the way that they were being coached on the Ultimate Fighter, it put a spark behind a lot of these fighters. and it didn't take it until Juliana Pena and Amanda Nunes were good coaches. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And Amanda Nunes pushed Caitlin Neal to fight harder than Caitlin Neal has ever fought. Like it's like her coaches and stuff are content with letting her
Hmm.
fight the way she's been fighting. You know what I'm saying? And Caitlin Neal fought a lot harder on the Ultimate Fighter than she is doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like Caitlin Neal was landing some good shots on some of these girls on the tough show. You know what I'm saying? Like she was landing some good thing, doing some good stuff in there, good grappling, good cage work. You know what I'm saying? Was kind of looking like a Holly Holm in there, sort of. You know what I'm saying? With that kind of point fighting style and then that cage work, holding you against the cage. Like she was doing good stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? But she's not fighting like that ever since she's been in PFL.
That
She's
last fight.
yeah, that last fight was ugly.
That fight was bad.
Yeah. That fight was horrible, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Caitlin Neal she's capable of much better. She's definitely capable of, and then she had the nerve to say she was embarrassed that she lost to Juju. Like Juju fought way harder than you in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Juju came after your ass in that fight.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of like, mm,
That was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy of her to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like Caitlin, what did you do? Like that's the hardest you ever fought. You know what I'm saying? That was the hardest you ever fought. But anyways, there's a lot of MMA coming up, combo. It's already 10 o'clock. I'm getting my ass off of this podcast. I've been on this shit for 2 hours with you,
okay. Look, I ain't gonna hold you up.
dog.
I know. Look, you know how it go. Look, I ain't gonna hold you up, but look, I got one more question, man. Like the next 2 weeks, we got two headliners, man, for the two main events. Both headlined by women, man. What you think of that?
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be two good nights to look forward to some good MMA, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Thug Rose Namajunas versus Amanda Ebas. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say about what Rose has done. You know what I'm saying? At 115 pounds, she gonna have to knock out Amanda Ebas. Period. She gonna have to finish Amanda Ebas. Some lucky punch, some lucky head kick or something is gonna have to land to stop Amanda Ebas. Because Amanda Ebas is gonna be coming straight at Rose Namajunas. And Amanda Ebas is good technically. She's good technically from range with her punches and her kicks. And look at what she just did to Luana Pinheiro. You know what I'm saying? That's who she just fought, right? Luana Pinheiro with the spinning back kick.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like Amanda Ebas is a well-rounded fighter. She's not, she's not the same striker that was in there striking with Mackenzie Dern, that outstruck Mackenzie Dern. She's not the same striker then. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a much better striker now. Her judo, you know what I'm saying, can toss Rose lackadaisical ass in there. You know what I'm saying? Like so Rose better be better. Rose better be ready to fight Amanda Ebas in there for sure. She better be ready to fight
Yeah,
Amanda Ebos. And then let
yeah,
me
because
see. Go ahead.
5 rounds. Yeah, she's got 5 rounds.
Five rounds.
So like Rose, I actually think Ebos is ready heart wise, mentally to go five.
Yeah.
Still not sure about Rose where she stands. Technically, skill sets, yeah, Rose stands out, definitely stands out, with the skills. But right now, you're looking at a girl who ain't touched the belt yet. That's about ready to. Ebos is, she been on a mission right now. So
Yeah.
that might be something that could play into her favor going into this fight.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be against her if she get too reckless, but as far as her momentum, like she looks good at 125. Like Ebos actually looks good at 125. So even when she first came in 125 against Chikagan, like unlike when Rose fought Manon, like she looked like she was off. Whereas Ebos, when she moved up and fought the number one contender at the time or number two,
Well,
Chikagan, she was ready.
her first fight at flyweight was against Paige. Remember?
Oh, I don't even consider that. I ain't even consider that. I'm talking about like,
I
don't
mean,
yeah, you
that's
over
the
there
first time
playing.
we
We,
saw her
we
at
talking real.
flyweight.
Look, first time at flyweight, Chikagan. That's what I'm gonna say. Like that's what I'm talking about. All right. Because after that, she went back down to 115. When she fought Chikagan, legit, she was ready. Like she was moving, came up short, and it was like, oh, like this girl might have a spot here at 125. Got stopped by Macy Barber, but still, outside of that, she was in a tough fight. So, Rose got to understand, man. Yeah, she gonna be in a tough one here, man. This ain't gonna be an easy girl to just go in there and knock out.
Yeah, bro. Like that's gonna be a tough fight, dude. If Rose can't stop her, dude, like if you let Amanda Ebos keep going, dude, like that's not good, bro. And then she beat up Viviane at Arujo.
Hmm.
Like, bro, she outstruck the fuck out of Viviane at Arujo, bro. She got a win over Verna Janjarova. She beat Verna Janjarova. Like, she be fighting though. Like Amanda Ebos
Hmm.
be fighting, bro.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
man. And
yeah,
they give her fights too. Like
yeah,
they
man.
give her fights. The UFC lets her do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? She want to fight at 25, okay. She want to fight at 15, okay. Now, they let her do that shit, bro. That's
Mm,
wild. They must respect her for what she doing, man. Like she taking these fights. And she like, I can do either one. Like,
mm-hmm.
I can do either weight class. Give me somebody from either weight class. And but she's fighting within the top 10 of each weight class though. Ain't she ranked? Is
Yeah,
she ranked at flyweight?
Ebos. Yeah, yeah. She's ranked in both. Yeah, she's ranked across the
What is she,
board.
what is she ranked at flyweight?
I want to say seven. I want to say like 7 or 8. Hold on, let me pull up the rankings. Yeah, 8. Yeah, she's ranked 8. Yep, she's
That's
ranked 8. She's ranked right
crazy.
under Natalia Silva.
Hannah Andrade's ranked in two divisions. That's crazy. Jessica Andrade, number 7, Amanda Ebos. That's crazy, man. They ranked in two divisions,
Hmm.
bro. Both of them. That's wild.
Yeah,
Let
and
me
if she
be.
comes in here and beats Rose, she might have a home here at 125 for sure. Now, I
She
think
needs
she
to stay
sticks
at
around.
125. She needs to stay at 125. But that's crazy that she's getting a big fight after beating. I mean, after losing to Macy Barber, she getting a big fight.
Yeah,
That's but she did,
maybe.
even though she did go down to 115 and knock out Luana Pinheiro. I get it. I get it. She's had
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fight between them, but I'm thinking strictly, flyweight. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm
I
strictly thinking flyweight.
think it's more off of Rose's. Yeah, I think it's more off of Rose's name than it is Ebos's. I think since Rose needs an opponent at 125 and everybody's taking, I think she's getting it more off of her because it's a good opponent for Rose now. Like to me, this should have been her opponent in the first place. Really, like she shouldn't have just jumped in thinking she gonna take on somebody that big her first fight. You know, um, I think yeah, I think they're setting her up with something more so than just giving Ebos, former title challenger or former champion, excuse me.
Yeah.
I think that they know Rose is in need of somebody at the moment. So yeah. And I mean, Ebos fights too. So they probably looking at her like, oh yeah, Ebos gonna bring it. So get that girl a main event.
Is Rose a flyweight?
Is she a flyweight? I think she can be one. I think she can be one at this point, but
She got to
I
step.
don't think
They
she's
got to step. She
officially.
got to step her game up. If she's gonna be a flyweight, bro.
Hmm. Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
flyweight.
Like,
So it's flyweight a harder division than strawweight?
I think it depends on
Are
the
the
fighter.
girl?
Like, I
Are the
depend
top five?
depends
Are
on
the
the.
top? Does the top five at 125 pounds beat the top five at 115
Let me see who you got.
pounds?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Like your toughest fighters would be Suarez to me and Wei Lee. But then when you look across the board at the top five here, you got Valentina, Aaron, Manon, Macy, Andrade.
Would you match
you know,
Aaron? Would you match Aaron up with Tatiana Suarez,
um,
or
mm,
would you match Macy Barber up with Tatiana Suarez?
ooh, I would match. Man, I would, I would match. I would match Suarez and Macy Barber up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The proof. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, yeah, yeah. No, no. You know what? I think Aaron is Suarez because I think Aaron would win that. I think Aaron would win that.
You think Aaron would beat Tatiana Suarez? You
I
think
said it.
you
I'm
think Aaron
sorry, Tatiana.
you think Aaron Blanchfield would beat Tatiana Suarez at 125?
Oops, I let it slip, didn't I? I actually think two people.
Oh,
I think Aaron Eminon would beat her.
oh.
I think I think both of them would beat Tatiana at 125.
I'm about to cut the podcast off.
Dang. Okay. Well, all right, wait. If it's any
Nah, I'm
consolation, I
just
think
playing.
Tatiana can beat Macy. I think Tatiana could beat Macy at 125, but
But
I don't
who
think she'd beat him.
would you? Okay, so who would you match Valentina with? Wei Lee.
Yeah. That's a good fight. I would put Valentina and Whaley. Yep. And I would put um let me see. Lamos.
And
Can't put
Alexa
Lamos and
Grasso.
Andre. Lamos and Alexa
Nah, you can't
Grasso.
do
That'd
late
be
most of the drive. No, no, you can't do
no, we ain't doing that. Not at 125.
that.
No.
Nah, bro, you can't. Nah, hell nah, bro. You can't do Lamos in a drive. Lamos got nightmares from that, bro. Like, bro, she got nightmares
Oh
from that,
man.
bro. Andrade snatched up like you wouldn't believe, boy. That if y'all just go back and watch that fight sometime this week, and just watch how Andrade just snatched her up, dude. Like that was crazy. That was
Oh
crazy.
yeah. I could shoot. We could watch that now, man. That junk is so quick.
Yeah. Don't let me. I'm about to pull it up, dude. I'm about to pull
Don't
it up.
do it.
I'm about
Don't do it.
to... No, I ain't doing it, bro. I'll be up here. I'll be
Don't
on this
do
thing
it.
all night. No, I'll be on this thing all night. No, I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. I'm not letting you rope me into
Okay.
that. Not letting you rope me into that. Nope. No, sir. She snatched up,
Oh
dude.
man.
But yeah, combo man. So yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man. I'm gonna wrap this thing up, man. I'm sleepy as hell. You know, work work in the
Oh
morning.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know
for
how it
sure,
goes.
man.
But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you got to
man.
get it in, man.
Bro, we gotta do this more often, bro. This was nice to get it all out. Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
We had to get
I'll
it out.
probably be on tomorrow night. We'll see. I'll probably be on like around 7:30. 7:30 or 8. So just
Yeah,
tune in over there. I'll be on
absolutely. Yeah,
because
if you guys have, I'm sure everybody in this conversation is subscribed to Combo Breaker 99. But if you're listening, a lot of people. It's crazy how what I'm saying, how many views, a lot of people listen to what, go back and listen to your podcast, but that'd be crazy. I don't be watching numbers, but I
yeah,
do glance at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people go back and
yeah,
watch.
every now and then, yeah, hmm yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
I know other places do because you start hearing it other places because they got to do their research from somewhere.
yeah. Start
I
hearing
tried
what
to
you
tell
say.
somebody that before. I tried to tell somebody that before, and they was like, "Oh, ain't nobody listening to you." I'm like, "Okay, all right, maybe that's just you hating." But I'm just saying, like, where do you think people get their knowledge from? Like, they gotta go somewhere. Like, they gotta go to your channel, my channel, coach's channel, addict's channel. Like
Yeah.
they gotta go somewhere because there's not that many talking about it. So it's like,
BJC
where do you
combat.
think they're getting it from? Like, yeah, and so it's like somebody's talking about it somewhere. Like, where do you? There's not many WMMA channels out there, so
No, it's really not,
I
dude.
don't get it.
It's really not, bro.
Yeah.
It's really not. But I'm telling you, I enjoy talking about it. I'm not gonna stop talking about
Yeah.
it. I mean, period. So, uh,
No.
yeah. But anyways, man, yeah, dude, gotta keep the content going, man. That's what it's all about. It's about the conversation, man. Like, let's talk about it. We love it. We watch it every week. We gotta have it. It gets us through
Yeah.
tough times. You know what I'm saying? When we feel if we've had a
Mhm.
bad week or things ain't going right the way it's supposed to go in our life, you know what I'm saying? We know we got fights to look forward to, or so we got the fight game to bring us back. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to us. It's important to me, I know for sure, to be able to get on here and to talk about it and to interact with people You know what I'm saying? Who share the same love, for the same. Whether you're gonna have your opinions or whatever, but how you feel about the sport, you love the sport. That's why you have your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then and I know it's another great feeling for me to know that when I'm sitting down and watching these fights, that everybody in this web of WMMA on YouTube, everybody is watching that fight. We all are watching that fight at the same time.
Hmm.
We all seeing exactly what's happening at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of a cool thing because I know for everybody in the comment section are watching these fights live when they happen. So, everybody's we all watching the same thing, and it's crazy how we all look at it in a different way, and we look at paths differently and matchups differently and potentials differently and things like that. We all
Hmm.
look at it differently, but shit, it's all the same for me because we all love the sport. So
Yeah, yeah. And that's one, like you said, that's one thing. Like I come across a lot of people who just like particular fighters,
yeah,
and they don't know much about the fight. I like the whole sport, so
I like it. Yeah, the whole thing.
when I like the whole sport, I have my I have my fighters I like that just comes with the territory. But every now and then, there's going to be somebody comes around just likes a particular fighter. If they want to know about him, I tell them about him. I'm sure you
Yeah,
do the same
facts,
thing.
facts. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. 100%. Yep. So yeah, man. A lot of people like my buddies that started watching it with me, they're like interested in it. And they're like, oh, I know that's your girl. I've heard you talk about this girl. Or I've heard you say this. I've heard you say this about this girl. Didn't you say this girl fought like this? And I was like, yeah, they starting to catch on now. You know what I'm saying? Because I be telling them, like, this is what you should expect from this fighter. This is what you
Hmm.
should expect from this fighter. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So they starting to get it, man. But anyways, we're gonna watch all the two main events coming up. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get it in. But yeah, combo. I'm looking forward to this PFL card too. That's really what I'm looking for. That's the UFC is serving right now, and PFL Bellator is serving right now. So we in for a good couple of months. We're good. We in for a good spring, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got something coming, man.
Yeah.
I can't complain right now. I can't complain.
Summer 2024, the whole, a bit of the landscape is going to be a little different summer 2024. So I'm excited to see where we going what the conversation will be then versus what it is now for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be some craziness.
Yeah, yes sir. All right, come on man. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, man. I am out later.
Yes
I'll
sir.
catch you on the next one.
Yes sir. Peace out, man. Be good, bro. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Combo breaker 99, the end show, guys, because that's how we do. Let me close the stream, y'all. The stream, y'all, is what's bogging down my computer. That's what's doing it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate everybody talking in the comment section, rolling. Please smash that like button for your boy. It was a good night tonight. I hit y'all out of left field with that one. Catch up. I caught y'all out of left field with that one. But yeah, man, good conversation with Combo tonight. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And your boy is